how much I love Kakashi.
Who loves Kakashi?
I do.
Didn't you
Raise
just
your
write
hand.
fanfics about
Is
Kakashi? and
Kakashi the
stuff?
guy from Naruto?
Yeah. That
Isn't
was
it those terrible like protein bars or whatever?
No,
That's
those are really good.
Kashi.
Kakashi. Every single time I buy one, I go Kakashi.
No,
Wow.
is he like a sex icon and I didn't realize it?
No,
Sort of.
no.
Is
I
there
mean,
like
kind
is there
of.
like a whole genre of weeb girls who are
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Kakashi? I can tell you right
Definitely.
now, in my DeviantArt faves, I probably had a bunch of Kakashi favorited that little bit sexy artwork.
Hi, welcome to Anime
Oh
Talk.
yeah,
really
Hi,
weird
we're
talking
live.
about this and also watching your son be extremely adept at.
Being a
He's
person.
just a fucking little monster. I love
Yes.
Wait, what?
That's
are you
exactly
guys
what.
watching?
You can't
Yeah.
watch
Oh,
videos.
you're watching-
We're making a video.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yes, he had a competition today, and it was at his gym. He competed against adults because last
Oh,
time
wow.
he was with the kids, he like destroyed them.
that's right. Eat the
And
children.
he held in pretty well. He's,
Yeah.
Nice.
We're gonna
Anyway,
just talk
Dave's
about-
son is
So that's
Not
what you were
human.
talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah,
He's-
Yeah, I see. He's
He could beat
struggling.
all of
Dave,
us up.
Dave's son would fit into Spartan lifestyle, I think.
Yeah.
Oh God, yes.
Yeah.
Like actual
We are
like
Sparta.
yeah, actually like Spartan warriors. They had to leave home at like 9 years old and go like fight and train and like live on the street. Yes,
Yeah,
that's what he wants.
wow.
Like he would openly accept that lifestyle.
Speaking of fantasy, welcome to Tales from Mauxferry.
I mean, it's more like historical fiction.
Yeah.
Spartans were
Well, we're
real.
making history.
Spartans
to-
existed, Josh.
Wow.
Why are you a
Didn't-
Spartan denier?
Didn't you see 300?
I did.
Spartan
It was fun.
denier.
John's screaming brought hearing into my ear for a split second.
Oh, wow.
I know, it's weird, isn't it? We're having some wiring issues.
I
Yes.
got a book about Sparta. I don't know why I bought it. It was a long time ago.
We probably have mice.
Well,
Hi, welcome to Tales from Mauxferry.
Mice.
Hi, welcome
Tales
to
from Mauxferry.
Oh
Those
gosh.
are mice fairy.
Tonight we'll be playing Godbound by Kevin Crawford. You can find the show at Tales_Mauxferry. You can find me
Where?
on Twitter.
Twitter.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you can find me also on Twitter at EvilDMJosh.
I like the
Let's go
strut
around
at the end.
and
I like the way
introduce
he
other people.
strutted.
hi, I'm Brother John, and I'm Brother John. Shoot, I messed this up. Hang with me, people. I'm Brother John. You can find me at Monochrome Guy, waiting desperately for that new Dragon Ball Fighters patch that we're promised later this month. And I play Brimstone, a red dragon man, half dragon, and his words
yeah,
are
words.
dragon, alacrity, and vengeance. I didn't forget my words this time.
Nice, nice.
Real nice.
Is Piccolo good in Dragon Ball Fighters?
Depends on who uses them, and I use them, and I'm really good with them.
That's the correct answer.
Okay.
Okay. Hi, I'm Amber. You can find me on Twitter at Rocket Orca, where I'm drawing a lot of goblins. And I'm playing Milana, who is a flying, rotting pixie that casts magic, and her words are death, knowledge, and sorcery.
You're like a flying egg salad sandwich.
I mean, my insides are like egg salad right now.
Yeah.
I bet
And
your,
like
your blood has turned into mayo.
or like some kind of
No.
like rancid gloopy stuff though. Ugh.
Like
I'll
thick
think
It's
ketchup.
called Icar.
Yeah.
No, Icar is good stuff, isn't it?
No.
It's bile and.
Oh, you're right. I'm thinking of
Elixir.
doesn't matter.
phlegm.
Elixir.
I'm just
Mhm.
made of phlegm. I'm just a flying sack of phlegm.
I'm just randomly picking words for Chris.
Mhm.
Is it me?
Yes, you.
Yes.
Hi, I'm John. I am playing Gerlach. Gerlach is a skulk and has been an assassin and generally a disreputable psychopath for most of his gaming career. Right now, he is a godbound with the words of theft, murder, and alacrity.
I think I was thinking of nectar.
Nectar.
Yes.
Yeah, nectar and Nicker are different. Yeah.
They are, but they're ers.
That's true. That's true.
Just like
Um,
elixir.
And liquor.
It wasn't elixir. It was
Maybe
nectar.
maybe vicar. Maybe you're looking for vicar.
Hi, my name is Chris. I'm playing Azrael, the godbound of command, fertility, and sun, and he is weird. And I think he might be the most uncomfortable.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
In certain aspects, sure.
Fertility is very odd.
Yeah,
Yeah.
especially when you can make rocks pregnant now or something.
Something
Oh,
like
yeah.
that.
That's not
Such
weird.
an odd ruling, but I will wholeheartedly run with that. Like, I don't even...
But like there's stuff in the Greek pantheon where like
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Oh,
he
yeah.
bequeatheth from the stone or like Aphrodite from the sea or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, stuff
Or like
happens.
Zeus has to
Seafoam.
turn into a goose sometimes,
Yeah.
just because that's the
I
only
think
way
that's the only way
he
he
can
can get it up.
I could definitely see
Exactly.
Zeus being like sky command.
for
maybe fertility.
Get-
Maybe a splash of
make-
fertility.
making everybody getting
The
pregnant.
dash of
He's like
fertility.
looking at that water, going, "Oh, the ocean's sexy."
Can't wait to get my. Never mind.
Can't wait to get my foam in there.
That's right.
Foam in that foam. Foam and
Speaks-
foam action.
Speaking of foam,
Hi.
Josh, that's not how you say.
What a transition!
What a segue.
Where the
My name's
foam in.
Dave. I'm here. I play a Minotaur. I'm going to play a Minotaur tonight. His name is Nuek. He is the Godbound of might, sword, and endurance.
Yeah.
And
Alacrity.
might as well go back. Everybody
Also
else is doing it. And I don't know. Well, some other stuff. Also, foam. Back to you, Josh.
That would
Oh,
be so
thanks, Dave.
scary with a Minotaur with alacrity. You'd just be so
Oh, that'd be
fast.
very
and oof,
scary.
Yeah. Oof.
Just
Then again, you could teleport, so whatever.
Once.
Kool-Aid man at like
Do what I
at
want.
60 miles per hour.
Yeah.
One last thing before we kick off is below John and Chris is blessings and curses, and for 100 bits they get a point. As you can see here, I'm heavily outnumbered. We got
It's for a good
Brimstone with
reason.
Brimstone with
Quit with your
5.
I earned those
proselytizing.
I heard this is all about how good you are as a role player and as
Yeah.
a GM.
God.
If
So
you
I
do
think
your
you
job
just
well, you
do
get
a
more-
better job GMing. You would have more
My
bits.
heart. And we got Milan with
right.
3, Nuek with 3, Azrael with 3,
So-
and Gerlach with 5, and I only have 2.
Obviously, our standout role players are Brimstone,
Brimstone,
Brother
Gerlach.
John, and Gerlach.
I think I just-
John. The Johns are winning.
Johns.
I don't even remember what I did to deserve anything. So.
Honestly,
you,
I don't
you
either.
confirmed kills and some other stuff last time.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
Yeah.
And also, you and I got in a big argument that I think was very Gerlach-y.
Gerlach-y?
I was
It was a
prepared to shank
Gerlach-ian
you.
argument.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, what did happen last time?
God, I don't know. We only like saved a child or something.
We saved a child and SWAT's busting in, from what I remember.
We all cried at the end
There's
because it was
like-
such a touching
I
moment.
almost cried. Yes.
Not only did we save a child, we saved the entire elves.
That's true.
It's
All
weird.
of the
Taphead 3
elves.
times.
They were
Man, we really
Taphead 3 times.
What is
Remember that word.
What is that?
What?
we saved the elves.
What'd we do?
There's
3
some
times?
probably some good leverage there.
Oh, that's
We
true.
saved your damn
Oh my gosh.
idiots.
I might have elf friends.
Ugh,
Oh, I don't want elf friends.
God.
All I remember is I used every bit of
could
effort
be
that I
anything.
had finally.
Yeah, it was a race.
And I'd like to point out that Gerlach is the one who actually pulled her out of the thing. So technically,
Kinda.
Gerlach saved
Well,
someone.
you started it.
You
and then
started
I
and
think
Brimstone closed it off.
Wow.
But yeah, Gerlach, it's true. Gerlach did start the saving. He did not take a life. He saved a life.
I know. I feel so fucking
I
weird.
really think we're.
It's a-
Matthias Cromwell.
Yeah, exactly. Matthias Cromwell.
Matthias Cromwell.
You know,
We're
it's funny.
shifting-
We
we're
could go
shifting
like
into
on a
some
murder
sort of
spree,
good.
but then when we save one person's life, it's like, oh, I saved a life.
Oh, I feel so dirty and
I feel so clean. What is this clean feeling?
We killed dozens. I actually probably at this point
Oh,
hundreds.
gross! Did I just absolve
If we
some of my
go-
sin? Oh,
If we go by the good place like point system,
Mm-hmm.
like you save one innocent child, but then you killed a bunch of terrible people, aren't you just like racking up good
Yeah.
points?
What if
Also,
you
we
killed
saw-
a bunch of good people?
Well, then I don't know.
I mean, we saved an entire district, so like.
I'm pretty
Oh,
sure.
jeez.
Yeah,
in
but
our
it's a
past-
district
to
of
heaven.
sin and evil, so maybe that doesn't count as a good thing.
Thinking specifically in our past, I think we've burnt down a bar full of some good people, some
Yes,
bad
we did
people.
that.
so-
But it was
Because there were like 2 halflings in there that we
Yeah.
wanted.
Yeah, and everybody else is collateral.
everyone else was collateral, but it just. Oof.
Anyway,
I got to listen to that old episode because I remember it being a really bad
It
massacre.
was a bad massacre.
It was
but
pretty
yes,
There were
you-
lots of bears and fire.
forgot about
poison.
the bears.
People were just trying to get past you, Newek, and you're
poisoned
poisonous. So they're just
I didn't hit
pushing
you,
up
but you
against
touched me, so you're still fucked.
Yeah, it's just like, tag, 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 tag. Oh, you're communist. Bye.
Yeah.
Hey, question, Joshua.
Answer.
I have the word salting away the luck.
Okay.
Or not the word, the gift.
Yes.
Does that hold over between sessions?
No, because we don't remember unless you took a picture to remember.
I did not take a picture. I don't think I wrote it down.
Okay, so only when there's.
I mean, yeah, I'm
I probably not. I don't know. Whatever. If you want
like,
to, that's fine.
I mean, normally when we end a session, we are like at the end of a at the end of a thing.
but we're quite
This
not.
this like
one is
almost
that.
got there. We're still
Yeah.
kind of in a thing, so I wasn't sure.
Oh, you did use yours though, because Kage was gonna get messed up, and you swapped it. So yeah, you don't have one right now.
Good.
All right. So yes, you guys are downstairs in one of the sub basements to the Mod of Saren's estate. There's a lot of dead halflings around.
Kill you.
And there are you guys. Brimstone has Nutella or Gemtella.
You said it
had
right.
a very
Had-
teary-eyed moment.
Yeah.
You said it
at
right the
end
first
of it.
time.
And
Break
you
your spine.
all are kind of winded, and there was 2 bodyguards left, or 2 attaché left.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes, they
lives.
survived. They're sitting at the lip of the cave.
I completely
Yeah.
forgot
My
about
Druid
your,
Moon Boy.
I forgot about your escort quest there.
Yeah.
Yes, they're not out, and they parted ways because a squad of the SSU came down.
Oh,
and-
you just let them deuces out?
No, they're there. The pretty much they were at the entrance,
Oh.
and so they stepped aside. They're still inside the basement. Your attaché. They're still at risk, you could say.
Please don't fuck me over.
Well, we'll have to see how this goes.
Oh.
So yes, this is where we are, and I'm guessing most of you kind of are in the middle area because of all the action that was going
Yeah.
on.
I'm in the good area.
Uh-huh.
The best
safest,
place.
The safest.
The most advantageous.
Yes, the safest, most
location.
advantageous.
yeah.
I'm
That's
standing in a radiating circle of dead halflings.
Yeah.
I think the most important question is this a new scene?
No,
No, you're a dick.
I think that's kind of a dick move.
it's not a new scene though.
You stopped the session!
I know, but it's
It's and something
like how
miraculous happened.
yes, and
Well,
but
I guess
familial love.
I guess it depends on the intentions of the SSU, though. Are
That's
they,
what we're gonna have to
are they
find
going to
out.
continue the battle,
this
or are
was
they
a-
interrogating to
we're
figure
gonna
out?
find
If
out.
We gotta
this
get
was-
witnesses' statements and whatnot.
If this was a movie on a DVD, Chapter Select would have this as a new chapter.
Yes, it would. But
true.
we are.
But Josh is the director.
That's right.
Literally a new
it's a
scene.
madhouse.
This is the director's cut.
No,
This is an art house film now, Chris.
This is
Who
the last,
knows what scenes
the
are?
last hurrah. So here we go.
Okay.
So yes, the person that takes point in this squad is this bald man that has a goatee that's like a dark red brown, and he has a sword and wand, of course, and behind him are 5 other members. One of them being Jennifer.
Oh
And-
yeah, your best friend,
yeah, that's right.
BFF.
Oh
And
no,
Killer.
they tattled on us.
And so the guy in the commander is like, "This is officially SSU business.
Nah, eat my nuts. This is mine.
Please
I
put down your weapons."
I keep
What-
I
what-
keep Jem out of sight. I try to keep her behind my back.
Just
Smart.
just doing the shuffle with the. With
Well,
the
we got nothing
generator.
here.
I love it.
Do you just poof away your weapon?
I don't know what. I don't know.
You just probably had some weapon. Yeah, you
Yeah,
totally
I-
did because you totally hit someone.
I did. I mean, like what? He just said it was their business.
Yeah, and he said put down your weapons.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I don't have weapons.
I don't think
My
I
whole
heard
body's
that.
a weapon.
I mean, I am.
That's
a
my
weapon.
line. My whole body.
There's only one person with a weapon that's shown.
Does my daggers count?
Do you? Oh yeah, I
You're
guess
not
so.
even seen,
But
are
you're
you?
probably not seen. Yeah, because of stealth.
They're worthy opponents, I assume.
Oh, yes, the commander would be.
So he's looking
Yes,
actively.
at everyone. Yes.
Yeah, probably not.
I kind of just,
Okay.
I just kind of shrug like, what do you expect me to do?
Well, he's mostly looking at Gerlach and
Yeah.
Newek when he says this.
I don't know if I should. No, I'm gonna be cool.
Yeah, you gotta look good in front of Jennifer, right?
I mean, no.
No.
No, okay.
She knows I'm cool. I don't have to pretend we're close, man.
Yeah,
It's
she
not
kinda-
like that. We go way back.
Yeah,
You knew me when I wasn't.
I can drop my daggers.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll
Really?
I'll throw I'll throw the axe.
Anything I touch is a weapon. So.
That's true.
Like not to hit him, but like I'd like him to move.
Right.
So you
Like,
throw it.
Okay. So you
just-
throw it at him.
I just-
Wow,
like,
this is like such a bad idea.
All right. So you throw it at him.
Yeah.
You kind of lob it.
shoots
in his
you
direction. I imagine it's a
immediately.
heavy axe anyway, so
It is
like
a heavy
just
axe.
lobbing it at him would still make some
You
move,
throw it
yeah.
at him, and you've kind of been looking at his. You assume it's his right hand because it's kind of near sword. And he lifts up his left hand, and it's been gloved, and all of a sudden it goes ethereal.
Oh,
and
wow.
You see the axe stop in air and then drop, and then it goes back to normal.
I want his arm.
So what I'm saying is, if we rip his arm off, we get his cool powers.
That's why I was like, I want his arm.
I got an arm that hasn't been augmented yet, y'all.
If we take his arm.
Wait, it is his right arm.
It's his left arm, and that was your. No, that's your arm too. That got ripped off with your left.
Yeah,
arm.
he wants.
I bet you he's
I mean,
Harvey.
if you're willing to have 2 left arms, we can
Or
make
you
it happen.
just start attaching a pen. Just like you could get more arms on their
Yeah, you
shoulders
can get
if
more
you
arms on
try.
there.
Just put one in the middle of my back.
It's like,
I mean, rust monsters have lots of legs.
That's true.
Weapons are gone.
yes, he's like, oh, thank you for your compliance. I guess the only thing left here is the child,
I'm
and he looks to you.
I'm still like, what child are you talking about? What
The one made of gems behind you.
are you talking about? really,
Child.
really bad lie.
what are you talking
Yeah.
about?
Get out of here.
It's very simple. We're here to confiscate the weapon. And if we take it right now, no harm, no foul.
They are not a weapon.
Hey, whoa.
Contrary to reports.
Whoa.
First off, let's roll it back just a little bit. You're not taking my property.
This is the original. Yeah.
I am on here on official business of the Brilliant Trillion, which is, I think, above your punk ass little SSU. So maybe you should step the fuck off before I get angry.
All right. Give me a +8 obstacle.
Sure, why not?
I have a question.
Ooh.
That is not amazing. No.
All right. He's like, while you may be a saint and of the Brilliant Trillion, the SSU operates standalone.
Okay, so, you operate alone, so you're not under purview of the Pope and the whole ruling council of this entire city? So what I'm hearing is that you're a heretic organization, and I need to purge you.
That's awesome. Before he replies to that, I want to know, the reporting structure of that, so I can feed that
Sure.
information to.
I want to know what love is.
I want to know your hierarchy.
Sure.
Yeah,
You know that.
Yeah.
yeah, I was kind of wondering.
So,
Yeah.
so
they
who
definitely have their.
have to commit effort, though.
Okay. Yeah. So they are definitely standalone, right? They quote unquote reply to no one. But they are. You can think of like the CIA or FBI kind of structure. So there are directors, there are super high ups, there's a hierarchy, but there are definitely branches of it that don't you don't know us.
So who does he take orders from? Who does SSU usually get?
So
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
It's a case by case basis
So
kind of deal.
how about on this case?
So did you committed effort?
Yes, I did commit
Okay,
effort.
give
So
me
I
a
should know
second.
basically I'm using a word far off.
Yeah. I need to look at someone real quick.
I can learn as many as 3 sentences of what the GM thinks you'd find most important or relevant to your immediate interests. Basically, I'm trying to get some names and things so I can feed it to Azrael.
I gotta bring up a list of NPCs that I did not have open.
Wow. Just name them off the spot, right?
Yep.
Am I right?
Bleh.
So you would do Benny Drill,
Wild cherry.
Wild Cherry.
It's cherry roseberries. You know.
Yeah.
Ibuprofen.
So yeah, you were able to
Terry Wolfsberry.
Palamon Gnome Race.
Jesus.
I feel like we've heard that.
You've
name.
heard of that name before.
Paula what?
Palamon Gnome Race.
Paladin.
Paula no.
He was the
Paula?
guy that you met a while ago that looked like a poor person, and he talked about how the flock wasn't great and stuff like that.
Polygnome.
Palamon Gnome Race.
Yeah, I remember that guy.
You need to get some just
That
get
was a
some
long
Chads
one.
up in here so I can remember
Okay.
people.
Well,
That
next
was-
one will be Chad.
That was a long
I mean, we've
time
got a
ago.
Steven.
Yeah, we do have Steven.
So what's his deal? Polygnomes.
He is
Polygnome nomes.
he is actually a high priest of
Polygnome.
yeah, he's a high priest of Palor, and he has taken the vow of poverty.
Oh. So can I fly over to Azrael
Sure.
and be like, Polygnome Gnomeries is who he's reporting to right now. You know who that is. Wink. Palor.
Are you invisible when you do that?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
hope
I'm
so.
assuming so.
Yes.
Just like the misshapen Vecna eye.
I'm just floating around no, yes.
What am I gonna do with that
I
information?
don't know, but his turn reply. I don't remember what you said, but he's going to be like, "All right."
I think I called
you
them
called him a
heretics.
Oh, right, heretic. He's like, yes, well, I've heard that many times, but as long as we make sure the security of Mauxferry is continued, who gives a fuck?
Oh, he's a punk.
And he looks back at Brimstone. He's like, now I'll be
I can't
securing the
hear
weapon.
anything.
Wires.
Wow.
Good thing we're all
Is
staying in the
anything
same
picking
room
up on my
together.
audio real quick?
We're not.
Yeah, we can all hear you.
We can hear you.
We're from
Yeah.
vastly different places.
I astral projected like 3 hours ago.
What's that?
I'm not here.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
he looks at you. He's like, "I'd like to secure that weapon now."
Can I just kill
They're
him?
not a weapon.
Well, now you know they are, and they're extremely dangerous.
They are not a weapon, and I promised that I would not leave them alone. I would not let them be used and treated like a weapon.
I feel like Newek's just standing there like,
Yeah, I was waiting.
ooh,
Okay.
oh. Like, I don't know.
I don't know if didn't
Like,
know if-
I'll be there when I need to be there.
Okay. He I did want to come to force,
Escalate to guns.
but if we need to,
Oh, I'm always ready for force.
how's your hit points?
Huh?
How's your hit points?
8.
Yeah,
Big
See,
old
like we're all
bluff.
fucked up.
That's a big bluff. He's just
Yeah.
like,
How scary does this man look?
Uh.
Sky's hand.
Oh.
Wait, how fucked up is everybody?
Yeah, I was kind
Before I
of. Yeah,
do
let's
Can
see
we-
how
can
many
we
hit
take a
points.
quick-
How many hit points
I'm
does everyone
fine.
Are
have?
you still full?
I'm
I'm
full, baby.
full.
I haven't taken any.
23.
16.
Yield you. I've taken a little bit.
He's
Brimstone
really
might
messed
die.
up.
Wait, maybe 13? I can't tell by my notes. I think 13 out of 16.
That sounds fair.
What's Sky's hand do?
Well, it's just gonna. I just want to get 1 damage on him. So no matter what I do,
Scratch him.
All right, go ahead and roll.
okay.
I need to look up his hit.
I gotta
point.
get dice. What a dice in this game. Sorry, guys.
His AC is 3.
Oh, jeez. Maybe that's not a good thing. I rolled a 14 though.
Mhm.
That probably will.
So-
Plus your attack
17
bonus.
plus. Yeah, you hit.
Yeah.
You definitely hit.
Okay. Cool.
Right, roll damage.
1d10. I rolled a 3. What's a
That's
d8?
an 8,
That's a
yeah.
d8. Sorry, everybody. I rolled a 3.
Just gonna keep the roll.
So 1. Right?
One,
Yeah. Plus my
modifier.
modifier of intelligence was a 3.
So 6. So 2 points.
So 2 points.
1, 2. All right.
So that's another effort.
Yeah. So
Does it give me give?
you
Does
hit him, and as soon as he. Okay, I guess.
Kobe.
Is anyone else doing any attacking, or do I get to respond?
Can I do another thing?
No.
Damn it.
It's more of like you went to combat, so I'll let anyone else
Since
do
it's-
anything before.
I would like to use the distraction to fade away.
Okay, done. Yep.
I will flare up
Uh huh.
and assume a defensive position around Crystal Baby.
Okay.
since the scene's still going,
Yeah.
I still have my bloody vengeance up, so I'm still set for that.
Okay. Yep.
For my pre-combat action, I'd like to make eye contact with Jennifer
Uh-huh.
and like give her the head nod. Like,
Like, get the
Okay.
you gotta go, man. It's gonna throw down.
Okay. So I'll play all the NPCs
I'm
now.
trying to think if I had.
First things first, I need a spirit
Uh,
save from Milana. As you see his left hand yet again go ethereal, and he like grips it, and there's a weird aura that kind of it's like almost like a fog that starts rolling out into this chamber.
I have to roll under my thing.
Over.
Oh, thank God! I passed.
All right. For a second, you could feel like your invisibility just like
Yeah, ripple.
And I need a spirit save
Like a
from you
Grape
as
skin
well.
gonna
peeling away
dispel
from a
that.
grape.
Not your turn. Defensively.
Yeah, no, I've got Purity of Brilliant Law. I can
What's that?
dispel as an instant.
Okay.
For one-
effort. Do you
Yeah,
have any
one effort
left?
for the scene.
How much effort do you have left?
This will be. I have 1 left after
Okay.
this,
So yes,
including the one I'm for the
holding.
flame on.
Yeah.
Or not. Sorry, not including.
Okay. So yeah, nothing else is purged. All right. And so Jennifer runs up to the commander. It's like, Commander Briggs, we don't have to go to violence. Newek here, and she motions to you.
Yeah.
And she's like, he saved us with the decoys earlier. And he's like, I guess, Commander, you are correct, Jennifer. However, we do have orders. It's like, perhaps we can work something else out. And she kind of looks to you guys to kind of pick up that thread.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have anything else we could? I could trade my body, but that's
Yeah.
about it.
Trade what?
We need to give them something so they leave.
I'm gonna give them death that they need.
Permission alter. If no one says anything, I can continue.
Why don't we? Newek, can't you summon that stabby crystal dagger?
Sure.
Ping.
I mean, that's a bit of crystal. Maybe that's it. That would
Sure.
let them piss off for a minute.
I mean,
On Brimstone, are you gonna murder these guys no matter what, or?
If they come at me,
That's fair. Okay.
Let's like if they come at me,
They
I
haven't
have
yet.
I have no. Basically, I'm putting up a defensive gesture, but not like I'm gonna attack you
Right.
soon.
Okay.
It's more like
I was
waiting for
I
you,
was just
buddy.
checking in to make sure you weren't like full
Yeah.
on. I'm gonna murder
The
these
commander
guys.
hasn't moved.
I'm
and now
I'm
it's more
bluffing
like
out my ass, man. I
more
got
like-
8 hit points.
it's more like Jennifer's between the commander and the rest of you right now.
Yeah.
I mean,
See,
sorry, I've got a little
you
Fleming thing
you,
going.
you give them the crystal dagger, and we can always yoink it back.
I mean, sure. I mean, but I don't care. It's a dumb dagger. But yeah, I will. I mean, I'll produce the dagger,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll go to the commander, and
You just stab him.
that's all right.
Yes.
AC
Right in the
3.
neck.
Stab him.
I'll hold the dagger in my hand,
Mhm.
and I'll address the commander. I can give you this crystal, and that's as good as you're gonna get here.
And
My friend is gonna take off, and he's going to escape to safety. You cannot stop him, but we will fight you. It won't end well for you. You can see that.
And Jennifer looks at the commander and he's like, "What's so special about this dagger?"
I didn't do it.
If I have to tell you, I mean, it's not really a tell thing. It's more of a show thing.
And as you say that, Jennifer takes the dagger out of your hand
Okay.
and inspects it and easily figures it out. Of like it's a retracting and there's a crystal in it. And the commander definitely looks at it with interest. And he's like, "This is just a fraction of what you have here.
Yep.
And this is they are extremely dangerous."
Hey, up here. I am extremely dangerous. You look at this. You see it. Dangerous.
He kind of rolls his eyes.
Yeah, he's gonna roll some.
He's like, "Well, this is a start. We can also have, let's say, check-ins."
What? No, this is CPS.
Check-ins.
Child Protective Services is CPS.
To make sure that that child is in proper condition.
Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. We're not gonna use her to make a bomb or anything else like that.
Unless we want to.
This isn't.
I mean, I might.
I mean, I'm not planning on it. I know Brimstone won't let it happen.
I guess Brimstone should speak up. He says, "Listen, I know that your job is the security and safety of Mauxferry from I'm supposing magical anomalies.
Absolutely.
Well, I can understand that, but just a minute ago, this child was practically a magical whirlwind tornado that was like trying to rip the flesh off of everything in its wake.
Yeah.
But I was able to reel him in because this is my child, and the safest place for this child is with me.
I mean, you saw it.
I mean,
Were you too slow to even see that?
I can keep them under control. If you want to do these check-ins,
Oh my god.
I suppose you can send a messenger to
You
me,
can send
and we'll
Jennifer.
find a place, a public place or something like
Mama
that, just so you
Gumbas.
can see what's going on.
Can I kill
I
this
guess.
man already?
are we figuring out custody
I
arrangements?
have.
Okay, Jennifer can see Jim every other weekend, but otherwise she's there with
Yeah.
Brimstone.
Oh yeah, New York's the Godfather.
Right. Hey, I mean, I have some custodial rights here. I mean, you know.
And so Jennifer looks at it like, "Commander Briggs, I would take up the duty to make."
To be honest,
to
Commander
ensure the safety.
Briggs, like you got a real firecracker here. You got to promote Jennifer. She's good.
Are we out
She's
of
real good.
initiative right now?
Yes, because no other combat has happened.
Are you gonna try and murder him?
Oh hell yeah! I'm
If
gonna
If you
do
try
it
to
right
attack
now.
again, we'll go back.
And this
into
commander's just
initiative.
like listening to this bullshit. Like,
Yeah.
fine,
I mean, it depends on how hard
Yeah,
it
you
is.
should hire her. You should promote her. She's good.
good. We'll do like a visits.
like it's clearly evil parties. Like, yeah, well, it's okay. We'll work it out.
Yeah, I'll ask Azrael. Like while they're doing their
Yeah,
talking,
okay,
I was
sure.
like, "Can I just get rid of this man, this SSU guy? Should I let this?" continue on this whatever it is that they're trying to do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Don't-
level with you.
don't
I
do
don't know. I
Don't
mean,
ruin things for your Gohan, Milana.
wait, who's Piccolo?
I
Milana's
Piccolo.
Yeah.
Gem's-
You're Piccolo?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Gem is Gohan, but I'm thinking about Gohan right now as Piccolo.
Yeah.
Going, this guy needs to die because he's too close to my child. I don't want.
So, okay, let's say theoretically that we kill all of these guys and wear them as hats.
Yeah,
They're just gonna send more.
maybe.
I mean,
There's a lot of humans.
They're under the command of the high priest, right?
in my humble opinion,
You're okay.
if we can get out of this without fighting, go home, take a nap. Maybe I can talk to somebody at the Brilliant
Like
Trilliant
his-
about this.
or talk to.
The priest.
Yeah.
And also, you only have 2 attache left, and you
Yeah,
gotta get
I'm
them
more
to
worried
report
about the
in.
attache.
Look, I
getting
already
ganked.
did damage on him. Like, if he feels
This
his
is-
save,
Milana, what's your hit
then.
point?
Why don't we just let this conversation play out?
God. Okay, fine.
So where are these 2 attaché?
They're by they are by the entrance, and they're kind of flanked by the SSU.
It would be a shame.
They're like right
Something
by the
happened.
SSU, not by the other 4 of the SSU.
It would be a not a shame if something happened.
Oh my God, you made me spit so bad.
Right into the mic.
So Jennifer is pleading with the commander
Please
that
don't.
she would do the checkup.
Please. I
And,
will hold this against you as a human for a long time.
And
You only need 1, right?
Okay, keep the druid alive.
and so the commander kind of looks at Jennifer, then looks at Newegg and Brimstone, and kind of looks at the other 2, and also notices Gerlach's gone. It's like, don't stab me in the back, wherever the fuck you are.
Is he talking?
Yeah.
I can't hear him. I'm up here stabbing somebody else in the back.
And then he looks at the attache, and he's just like, I can kind of get what you're all about, but what are these 2 about?
Sorry, gummy bears.
No, sorry, yeah, I kind of put it on. There.
Yeah, literally, Azrael
Yeah.
is just like
Probably
the
gonna be-
African does
He's
something.
eating. He's got a ham sandwich. He's like, oh.
Sorry, I
is
know we're
the-
in the middle of
What is the
negotiations.
attaché about?
Yeah, that's what he's asking. Because he, as he says, he's like, I can see what you all are about, but what are these 2 doing here?
Oh, well. So, as a member of the Brilliant Trilliant, I have to abide by certain rules. And the halfling stole the gem child from us. And I got permission to go murder a bunch of halflings to get her back. And then those 2 are to make sure that, like, I assume that we don't do anything screwy.
Mm. And he looks to one of his people behind him, one of the 4, and he's like, did you get that, Chad? And you notice this whole
They're all Chad.
they're all Chad.
Except for Jennifer.
You notice that Chad's
that Chad,
eyes are ethereal. And he's like,
Like recording or
yeah. And he's like,
He's also wearing a snapback. Sorry.
yeah.
Ethereal
And a
eyes.
muscle tee.
Yeah. And he's like, I did, Commander.
A gold chain.
And he's just like, well, along with this
Spray tan.
agreement between us, Jennifer will check up on the child,
Their name's Gem.
Gem, in a
Get
week's
it?
time.
Get it? Because they're like.
Clever.
Oh, God.
And
My name's Brimstone. Like like brimstone, like fire. Get it?
my name's Mike Briggs.
Oh, nice to meet you, Mike Briggs.
Wait, is his name really Mike Briggs?
What the fuck? What is
Wow.
This was weird exchange.
Like we say make normal names like
Yeah, it's like,
700
what the
times,
fuck?
and all of a sudden he makes normal names.
What
Yeah,
is
but there's
he?
a trick there
It's
somewhere.
right here. It's fucking Mike Briggs.
Is he a human?
It's fucking Mike Briggs, yo!
Oh, my God. Yeah, what rank are you?
One of the
man?
Chads he
Commander.
has an ethereal mouth, and that's his job.
His ethereal mouth, he's the hype man.
It's fucking Mike
Fucking Mike
Briggs!
Briggs!
I'm taking note of this character now because I asked and now I know.
Was there a guy named Steve Quarters? I don't know.
Yes.
So,
It's
you
Jimmy
know,
Quarters, wasn't it?
Jimmy Court or something like that. Yeah.
Jimmy, or
Jimmy
whatever.
Jimmy Hopthorpe.
Jimmy flips quarters, and
Oh,
I
right.
don't care.
I am missing
Oh, yeah, it was like
my blue
Steven
D20,
Quarters.
and
Well-
it's going to be the bane of my existence.
So Commander Briggs
There.
looks at you. It's like, you fuck us. I'll fuck you.
wow.
Well, isn't that how
that's
it
a
usually
proposition.
He
works?
wasn't looking at
Yeah.
you. He was looking at Brimstone.
Yeah, real cool, dude.
Is that how it usually works? I mean,
Where's Polyphony when you need her?
Jeez, get a
No,
room.
just make a prayer and she'll probably show up.
Voice,
No
get a
idea.
room. Boom.
And so
I'm just trying to take care of my kid. Okay, don't be so rude to me, please.
and so Commander Briggs turns around and NCIS theme song starts playing as they leave.
The NCIS. No, you want Law and Order, right?
Yeah, a lot.
Or are you thinking? Are you thinking
Bum, bum,
CSI?
No,
bum,
not Law and Order.
You're thinking
no,
CSI.
CSI.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
sorry.
think
Yeah,
CSI.
yeah, CSI.
Miami, CSI Miami.
I don't know that song.
Specifically.
Sing it to me.
Exactly.
Oh yeah.
I don't know that song.
The Who won't get fooled again, I believe is the title.
Won't get fooled again. Okay, I gotcha.
Yes, exactly. And so they
Damn it! I reaping worded him. I want to reap worded him so bad.
and
So who's left in the attaché?
this who's left is
The druid
Brimstone
and
turns his
the
head.
Lord.
He's like, peace out. He just turns his head to the
druid-
side and coughs up blood. Like, I'm dying. I was holding that in for a long time.
Yeah. Who's left is the Furbolg druid Crookedwood
Ooh,
and
nice.
Asimar cleric Dacne.
Don't care about ASMRs. What the hell?
There goes Dacne.
How many hit dice would you say that they have?
If you wish, you could easily kill one.
I'm gonna gank the cleric.
Nice.
He's a cleric to Paylor, right? Oh,
Oh yeah.
on my way out the door, I'm gonna just like use my murder ability,
Yeah.
just like to.
And you see.
I mean, to be
Gurlak
fair,
gets to murder.
You
I
see the Asimar fall down, blood trickling out of their mouth, and all there's left is Crookedwood.
Oh no! What happened to the cleric?
the good
Divine
cleric,
smiting.
the good cleric of Paylor.
You
He
know,
must have been stabbed by halflings when we weren't paying attention.
You know, Israel, sometimes when it's your time, it's your time. And that's all that can be said about that.
Look at these dagger wounds. Look how small and precise they are. That is definitely
Like a
halfling
halfling.
work.
Huh? Death is a funny thing like that. Just some days
Just
you
put
just get
some
knife
pipe weed
wounds.
around the body.
A true soldier of the church.
Oh.
He was stabbed hours ago and didn't even react.
Crooked looks at you.
He was
with,
running on
kind of
pure
surprised, like, I shall not die.
I hope not.
God.
Good.
Little guy, I got you.
Your cleric bled out a long time ago. He was just running on willpower.
And there's a very soft voice going, "I'm out." Gerlach out.
I will hand escort.
Oh my gosh! Can we each hold one of his hands?
All
No,
of us?
please don't hold. No, none of you touch him.
I
can sit
saved
on his
him.
head.
You beat him. You used him to beat another motherfucker.
Yeah, to death.
He was a
It
weapon.
was really cool.
His whole body is a weapon.
He's not gonna die. He didn't die from that.
I'm gonna
they were
have him
almost-
wild shape and do like a horse, and we're gonna run out of here.
Yay!
That totally happens.
I've
I
never killed a
ro-
horse before.
Oh, I bet you've killed a horse.
Probably kill a
I
horse.
can't imagine.
Come
So
on.
what do you guys do?
Well, we ride this horse on
No,
a beach.
I ride this horse.
I'm on it too. You just don't see
My
me.
giant furbolg stallion and I
Brimstone also rides
fucking
the
say
horse.
deuces.
I'm sitting on his head. Can't stop me.
Disgusting. All right.
I mean, you've heard,
Can I carry the horse? Just
Yeah,
like
totally carry the horse. Yep.
Asriel, you have a nightmare horse somewhere, don't you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know where Faye is
Oh.
It was
Fane.
Fane. Yeah.
because she was they
I can't
forget.
remember. Whatever.
were
They
with
a
us in the
mishmash.
spirit
Yeah.
realm.
I don't know. They're somewhere.
Maybe they didn't make it out.
She saw her opportunity and said, "Later."
They own a bar somewhere.
Aw.
The clippity cloppity.
I could have
I
had a
don't-
polar bear.
You chose.
Pepperjack the polar bear.
It's like a reverse weird joke when you walk into the bar and the nightmare unicorn thing goes, "Hey, why the long face?"
Could that be the name of the bar? Is the long face?
Yeah.
You also could have had the Ice Hound.
I
Yeah.
seriously thought that was
I
a
don't know
snake.
why you're going. I guess because it was such an edgelord is what I was going for with mine.
No, I thought it would make more sense to have a mount.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
What we're referencing is a Valentine's Day episode like 4 years ago.
Topical.
A while ago. But yeah, it is very close to Valentine's Day. If you search, I believe, Alan, or evil is as evil
I think someone
does
messed with the
Valentine.
What did we call the game show? It was
No. Did
My
you think so?
Beastie Ally.
My Beastie Ally.
My
Beastie
beastie
Ally.
ally.
My Beastie Ally.
Gross.
It's funny.
It was an excellent episode.
That was a
It
really
was.
good
Good
episode.
episode. Yeah.
I blushed a lot.
It's a shame we can't do those things
It
anymore.
was very much.
Yeah,
What's
it's
the name? of it?
season 2, episode 50, V-Day special, Druid meets beast is what I call the title.
Yeah. So basically, all of us, except for Josh, was the MC. Everybody else was some mystery date animal, and Chris was trying to commune and get an animal familiar. We all played our characters. My brother was a polar
bear by the
bear.
name of
Just
Pepper
straight
Jack.
up polar bear.
Yeah, just a polar bear.
Hey. He was,
was
he
great.
was, he was
good.
very
I loved
charming
it.
polar bear.
Yeah.
I don't
Nice.
remember my character's name at all.
No, I
I
don't.
don't
either.
remember either.
I remember it was a remade hellhound as an
As an
ice
ice
creature.
version.
Yeah.
I only remember Pepper Jack because I was on a kick of naming characters after cheese.
I do remember that.
You know?
Yeah.
And then what were you?
It
You
was
were like a,
I remember it, like
something
you
with
were a
like
twin
multiple
monkey.
heads.
yeah, yeah,
Like
Oh,
a
yeah.
two-headed
Monkey-
gorilla or something.
No, it was a twin.
Yeah, like
monkey
twin
thing.
monkey monsters. Yeah. Like two
Oh
consciousnesses
yeah,
within the
like
same.
like a shadow one.
Yeah,
and like
something
a,
like that.
That
Yeah.
was
really
also
cool.
super weird.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was just.
Well, because Chris has an encyclopedic knowledge of the monster manual, so you can't just pick something.
That's true.
Yeah.
Like you gotta like.
Kinda
So I did a
mix it up.
unicorn that had been skinned.
A nightmare skinned as a unicorn.
Yeah.
Like literally
Wearing-
skin wearing. Yeah,
Right.
it was grafted. Okay, that was out.
And
So we
was
talked
nice
about
she could
that.
like
Session.
fly and go intangible and like shit, pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, what do you guys do? It's the end of the scene.
Oh, okay. Thanks. I get all my effort back.
I'm gonna go turn the furbolg in.
Right away.
Yes.
Get your
Okay.
5-cent credit.
Yeah.
All right. So you go back. You're not going to go to the Brilliant Trillion right now because it's not in session.
Yeah. No, I just need to get him somewhere where he's not my responsibility.
Right. So you take him back to pretty much to the giant, Capitol building.
Yeah.
And you have to go up some floors and stuff like that, and you go to check him in. And
rental car.
Yeah, exactly.
Checking for scratches and
Yeah.
Wherever
Like-
Scan them.
Actians.
it's the
Yeah,
druid
exactly.
and 5 dead guys.
No,
you bring
we
the
left
bodies
the
back?
bodies.
You left the bodies? Dang.
Yeah.
Someone will
The
find them.
furbolg did not grab them either.
No,
So
he did not. So yeah, you take him pretty much to Lord Action's like commanding chamber or what have you.
sure.
And you go there, and the furbolg, even before you get to the door, is like, something is different.
Does he have purple eyes?
No. Like,
No, that Lord Action.
well, no. Like, as you get to the door, he points, and there is no more Lord Action like plating or anything there.
Oh, that's bad.
So
whose plating is there?
there's no one's right now. And you open it up, and the room is empty.
Like, pick clean.
Like, people moved it out, like moved all the contents out.
Okay. Well, can I find like someone wandering the halls?
Yeah. You find Tulio, I guess. Sure.
Yeah. I mean,
It's
Tulio would know.
convenient. Yeah. So Tulio. So you find Tulio because he's always about studying all that crap, book and war. And you catch up with him, and I don't know. Go ahead.
Tulio, hello. It's good to see you.
Oh, hello.
Just so you know, the mission was successful. We recovered the gem child,
Oh,
from
excellent.
my property.
Excellent.
Out of curiosity, just for future reference, let me know if there's been a rash of halflings dropping dead randomly.
Okay. I'll take notes.
And I'm curious to know how many.
All right. I will look into
More pressingly, this furbolg is the servant of Lord Actian, and I
Aye.
need to go turn in this quest. Where is Lord Actian, and why is his chambers empty?
it. Okay. He's like, oh, I guess you.
Yeah, I was busy for like 12 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They. There's been a reporting that he's been killed.
By
Unsure at this time.
how recently?
2 hours ago.
Fuck my.
They work fast. Jeez.
Why would they? Is it?
What?
You have no clue.
Oh, you're asking him. Okay.
yeah.
I
Is there
didn't-
any way like?
We investigations have already begun, but well, the funeral's being prepared.
Okay, let me go see the body.
All right. So they take you downstairs.
Blessings.
Yes.
Peace be upon you.
Pretty much take you to
You want a baby? Baby.
Yeah. Well, they're take you to where the mortician is, kind
Sure.
of deal, and they're preparing his body, and there's all this other priests there doing who knows what kind of deal.
Shoo.
You see that there's crushed diamond there, as if someone had actually tried to resurrect him and was unsuccessful. He is dead, and they as they come in, some people part ways because it's like, oh, there's a saint here, kind of deal. And so he is kind of mutilated from the head down.
Does he look like he was ripped apart by spaghetti monsters?
What's your words?
Command, fertility, and son, but I have pretty consistently been a healer.
Yeah,
for the
that's why I was
last
like, you don't
8
have
years.
health anymore. Just roll me wisdom or intelligence.
Sure. We'll go with wisdom, I guess. This die is going to fail me again. I know it. It's not rolled above a 6 in a long time. Oh, that's a nat 20.
Okay. You could definitely tell because of what these two have been through before. It's like, yes, some of the mutilation is like spaghetti monster-esque. There's also something else. Like, it was not just the spaghetti monster people. You could definitely tell. It's like, oh yeah, that's that impact and how it kind of went through. It's like, yes, that's definitely, but there's something else as well that
Did Tulio come with me?
It's too bad you don't have anybody in your party that knows anything about murder.
Yeah, that's true.
Or knowledge and everything.
Actually, since I'm there, can I?
Are you? Wait, what? Oh.
Well, why wouldn't I be there?
Okay.
What else would I have to? I
Yeah,
never lost any hit
we
points.
are playing that way where if anyone's in the scene, they can be in the scene kind of deal. Yeah.
Oh,
You guys want to be here?
I mean,
Why wouldn't I? I like that druid.
Because I was about to
I was
about
gonna-
to steal the body and say I'm taking it for saint stuff.
okay.
I could even go as far as to say I was following you so I could kill the druid as soon as you turned him in.
But
I probably
accept that.
would not be there.
I would not be there. I'm
okay.
not bringing my gem child.
yeah, no, you're probably getting somewhere safe.
Yeah, I'm probably
You
with
get to
the
go
gem
get like a
child.
fried egg sandwich or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I'm with you, bro.
Azrael, this
So-
this might be a cool time to make a miracle and have dead Lord Actaeon be pregnant with your baby.
That's disgusting.
I mean, that's that you would be you might be the ruler at that point.
I
But
think that would show up in the history books.
He's
Yeah.
super dead.
Yeah.
So
But
he's super dead.
he's
do it.
basically
I'm
an
pretty
inanimate object at that
You'd be
point.
making like a horrible monster, like
God
in
damn.
The Witcher, like Striga.
That is like, what would you hope to gain from making that?
I would like to admire the handiwork if I'm actually there.
Like at that point I might as well just make the operating table pregnant.
There's
Like,
one thing about
Yeah, but I
there's
mean-
one thing with being evil, and there's just another thing being absolutely insane. And just be like, I can make things pregnant. I'm gonna do it.
Well, okay, if the high ruler of the city dies
Yeah.
with no heirs,
Right.
and then has an heir post-mortem, then that heir would become ruler
What a miracle.
through a miracle by a saint of Palor. And until that child comes of age,
I
of
don't
course
think
they
I
would
would have to- I don't think I
need
would-
someone to reign in their stead, which of course would be the child's father.
He's not the Pope, right?
No, he's not the Pope.
It's
He
Oh
was-
no, he's not the Pope.
He
It's
is
not a
the
hereditary
he is
position,
the
is it?
He is the
military
Yeah, the
commander.
military
Yeah.
commander. I did get those confused, but
That's
my point stands.
Well, I don't think it would even need to be a miracle. Like I can
You-
just
you-
be like,
Pregnant.
I'm gonna give a no to
Yeah.
like no
Or
dead body.
if you do that, it's
pregnancy.
going to be like in The Witcher.
yeah.
It's
Did
gonna
come
be
out
a
as a terrible
horrible monster.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like what was
Well, that
it?
sounds
It was,
awesome.
I forget what it's called.
It's
but-
Striga.
Striga, yeah.
Win-win.
So I know that I have the ability that when I kill somebody, they never get up unless I let them come back.
Right.
So it certainly would appear to me that maybe that's what's happening with him, that somebody's not letting him come back. Do I have an adversary who's a murder god?
There's plenty of demigods out there.
Yeah, but I mean, does this look like the work of a murder?
wait, are
god?
there plenty?
Yes, there is.
Give me
There's myriads of demigods.
give me,
Well, we already ran
give me an
into two.
approximate number of how many are running around in this
Like a
city.
registration? Is there like a
My Hero Academia registration.
I'll have to get the demigod registration out.
At least one per district, if not more. I'm thinking hundreds, personally.
Dang, we need to kill all these demigods.
We need to kill them and absorb their power.
Exactly, eat them.
So much
Highlander.
dominion.
Yeah.
Highlander.
Highlander. We need
Yeah.
a Highlander.
Does that mean we eat their hearts? Is that a Highlander thing?
No, you
I don't
cut
know
off their
who-
head.
You just cut off the head.
I
the
like
power
the eating
transfers
the
are
hearts
weird.
Eating the hearts just for fun.
And then you got to play guitar.
Yeah. And you got to play Queen.
Does Highlander have
exactly.
leather jackets?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah.
yes, I got
And
it.
kilts. And big long swords.
I don't care about the sword part. I just want the leather jacket
Yes.
and the cutting heads off.
So yeah, was this somebody murdered by another god with the murder word?
You so you have murder, right? Okay, so so you are invisible all intents and purposes.
Skulking around,
yes.
yeah.
And yeah, you can definitely tell as well. They're like puncture wounds from Spaghetti Men, but like there is a like a necrotic energy as well. Like their material of them is just like when you get really close, you can tell like it's this kind of decayed away, but not. It doesn't show black. It's just how there's lack of parts of the material after the puncture wound. And you would safe to assume that it must be someone from the Beast of the Night Alliance that was helping them.
Mummies.
I'll get really close to the body and smell it.
Yeah, it definitely has the smell of like what mummies are entombed with. It has that little
Embalming
but
fluid.
also
It's not
those-
even that. Like
it's
the
herbs
incense
and
herbs
spices,
and incense, yeah, because they took all their stuff out. They didn't even embalm them.
right.
Oh,
Drying them out too. I mean,
Mm-hmm.
jerky.
Is he missing
very
any
jerky-ish.
significant organs?
Definitely his heart.
His
miss-
heart is
his
straight up
missing.
missing.
Yeah, his heart is just gone.
Huh?
Okay.
I don't have one either.
And the rest of it's like no, just his heart is clearly gone, and the rest is just mutilated.
All right. Well, I'll do like a blessing or something.
Okay.
Not a pregnancy blessing.
Okay, good.
I appreciate the workmanship here. Very nice. Very nicely played.
And
Nicely murdered.
all right. Does he have a second in command who would be assuming his position?
So Tulu informs us like, no, sir. The Pope assigns the next one.
Wow, what a bad system.
Go command the Pope.
Yeah.
You're the leader of the military now.
Yeah, let's go meet the Pope.
Wow.
Let's get maybe a private audience with no
okay,
witnesses.
okay.
I've been
I'm
waiting
not
for
there,
9 years.
but you can feel Milana's thoughts, where it's like basically, you were entrusted with one of his attaches, so therefore he trusts you. Therefore, you should be next in line to rule as the lord of these paler soldiers. I don't know how it works.
I've been waiting 9 years to meet the Pope.
Talk to
Is it
the
9? Is it not sound like we're at 9?
You know, though, girl, like the higher you, if you were even to approach there's people that are worthy foes. They could probably see you.
No, but they wouldn't see Matthias.
You give me a gift, I use the gift. Yay! Yay! Hey, someone give this boy a tie. That was the best.
Yeah, so good.
I'm just a member of your cabinet, I guess. Just wandering around.
Oh, golly gee willikers.
Wow.
I don't know if I could take him to meet the Pope.
The ball's in your court right now.
Is there a way to lose my tail?
You're the god of command. You do it.
I'm not going to command Gerlach.
Command the Pope.
No, command the Pope.
So as you're there looking over the body, and maybe you're having a conversation with Deadwood and Newek about all the situation, someone like Patsy comes up and whispers into Tulio's ear, and he's like, it sounds like there will be an emergency council of the Brilliant Trillion at sunrise.
You love those early morning meetings.
Exactly.
All right, Bramblewood, you're coming with me.
Bramblewood? That's
Well,
his
he just
name?
called him Deadwood, so.
Which is also not
Oh, Crookedwood. God. Might as well be
Briarwood?
Deadwood.
We're going to call
It's
him
Crookedwood.
Briar Patch.
Yeah.
Cabbage Patch.
Cabbage Patch.
My name's Crookedwood.
Grassy knoll? I don't know.
So you have a
No, Grassy Knoll is a different dude.
That's right. So you have a few hours until sunrise.
I'm going to take a nap.
All right.
And
Before everyone kind of goes to sleep, I guess.
Well, yeah.
Brimstone.
What's
Yeah.
everyone else been
I'm
doing?
I'm with Brimstone and Gemtella.
Yes. What do you two do?
Well, I wanted to get the whole party, and like Brimstone wanted to disclose the vague his because he's been vague about his past, but because of recent events and everything, he kind of wants to talk a little bit about his origin and why Gem is so important to him.
Can we go somewhere and eat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go. Where are we going?
I mean, like,
Mama Gumba! Mama Gumba! So
All
good.
right, everybody, Mumba Gumbas.
It's late at night, but they got the tiki torches going, so
Yeah.
you know.
Azrael's
It's
like, God,
Polynesian Thursday, you guys.
I hate pineapple.
And
That's all right. You can just have the poi.
I also hate poi.
Well, you can just maybe, I don't know, bring an apple.
And I
I
kind of
hate
want to.
fruit.
Mai tais.
I also bring the gem child with me
Oh, my
because I want to
Oh
tell.
my
Because I
God.
want to tell
Yes,
the gem
which-
child. The gem needs to hear this story. Brimstone's banging his beer mug. Like, Gem needs to hear this story. Story time. Brimstone story time. Brimstone's a
Oh,
little
boy.
under.
All right.
It was so,
Teriyaki girl's going.
Brimstone says, "Now, because I know at least one of you, looking at Milana, has, or wherever Milana is,
Yes.
You're all sitting down.
has
Just looks in a direction that my Milana might be.
Milan's like, I'm over here.
Yeah. Like I'm sitting right here next
because
to
one
you.
of you has expressed some interest in my past. I feel as if I should tell a little bit about myself.
You, sir, probably have a very interesting past.
I
I'd love to
have-
heir more about it.
Matthias?
Thanks, Matthias. Sure, Matthias. So, a long time ago,
Lord help us all.
over in the eastern Mystic Spires, I was found as an egg in a river
Milana didn't do that out loud.
By-
Sorry.
by a warrior monk who lived in a village called the Dinley Village, which was overseen by the Ryu Temple, which was a temple filled of warrior monks, and they were ruled by this family. Anyways, so when I was born, there wasn't really many people like me exactly with my charms and my good looks, you know, like smiling and Gem like, haha, look, yeah, and Dad's cool. Yes. So I was kind of treated differently than everybody else. However, the old master of the temple saw potential in me and wanted to train me himself to become this next big thing, I guess. The other families within this temple did not like that. Not one bit, apparently. I guess. I pieced this together after the fact. But I suppose one of them may have sold me off to the evil wizard Shalazar. After that,
Okay.
things get a little bit hazy, as all mind control, brainwashing things tend to do to people. And I killed my entire village and the temple
Okay.
under the influence of Shalazar the wizard. And only holding my mother's dying corpse was I snapped out of his control, went on a rage, and swore vengeance against him. And that's my story. Brimstone kind of slams down whatever is left of his drink because he's kind of like telling this terrible, tragic story in a sing-songy way.
Yeah.
So this is Milana. So
I do not know what, and the only reason why this is important, because I know Milana's interested in Shalazar the wizard. I don't know much about him. Our relationship was very much on a need-to-know basis because, I mean, Milana, I don't think you go around and let your zombies ask you questions and let you know about your personal business. They're your lackeys.
I mean, sometimes depends on the zombie.
Depends on how lonely she is.
Yeah, I mean, I've got
Oh.
Trevor back at the
all,
lair.
all I'm saying is I don't know Shalazar's endgame. I do know he has some allegiance to a demon called Bel.
Bell?
And that's it. Yes, Bel. B-E-L. He's a pit fiend.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
According to like the what I looked up on him when I first made Brimstone, Bel was like a demon that usurped the throne, one of the
Okay.
higher up thrones in not he's like basically the bottom tier of hell.
It's the first ring of hell.
Okay.
First one. But that's
so-
like bottom tier in their ranking.
Yeah.
Like the deeper you go, the higher your rank, you know?
So the other dragons that we've killed thus far, they're
I'm not sure.
You mean the
Friends with
Psycho
you?
Rangers?
well, yeah, the green one.
We were a part of a
white
group called the
one.
Devil's Hand. Basically, we were, Shalazar's guys. He'd just tell us to go do stuff, and we go do it. Of course, apparently, according to Shalazar, calling me Zero, I am the first one he created. I don't know how he came about the others.
What finger were you?
I wish I was the middle
Middle
finger
finger.
so bad.
That'd be nice.
But so far, like I think the black one was the middle finger,
Yeah.
wasn't it? Yeah.
Were you pinky?
I don't know. I might
First
have been
finger
the
would have been thumb.
Oh, unless you
Yeah,
have
maybe
like
zero.
That'd be cool if I
Yeah.
was the palm.
So he's the palm.
Maybe. Sure.
You're just like a nubless.
Maybe you're like the dew claw.
Yeah, you're the sixth finger.
Yeah. But anyways, that's all I wanted to share with you guys. And Jem, that's why I feel so connected to you, because your story is similar to mine. And Shalazar wanted to make me into a weapon, and I fought against that. And today, you've shown that you are more than just some weapon like everyone else believes.
Father, I don't want to kill you and everyone in the village.
You don't have to do that if you don't want to. I'm just saying, you did a good job not doing that today.
Okay.
You almost did.
But
it was close.
Brimstone, you didn't want to, and you did it.
Oh, yeah, but that's different. And that's mind control.
I mean, that's a good story, and I cried a little bit. I'm going to be honest with you.
Oh,
It was cool.
that's
Like,
very sweet.
That sounds like a very traumatic thing to have happen to you as a young man, as a young dragon.
Yeah,
Sorry,
I can't. I was about.
didn't mean to miss monster you there.
Oh, it's fine. I'm used to it by now.
Oh, okay, so
I'm not going to argue with the death god.
God, let me
What? Who?
ask
Where?
a question.
Where?
Look at Dad chortling
Okay, ask your
himself.
question, Milana. I know
So
you're.
does Shalazar just like cobble together beings into creation? Is that what his deal is?
Shalazar's pretty weird.
That doesn't answer my question. He
I mean,
made
he's got-
you. He made other ones. Does he make things generally?
Well, I wasn't made. I was probably like the base of whatever he created. For all I know, I was found in an egg. I don't know where
You're
I
the
came
s-
from.
Okay. All right.
But he made spaghetti monsters.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. is
Basically-
Must have
like,
been a pretty big egg.
Yeah,
I don't think he was this big when he came out of the egg.
I think. Yeah, he's
No,
probably,
yeah,
he's
I
probably
know,
like.
but like,
Jem
I
was.
actually like to imagine out of character. He was
Jem
like
was
itty
not that
bitty,
big.
but like as he aged
She's bigger than me.
rapidly, Brimstone's actually only like 21, so he's like pretty young.
aw,
So you know,
he's a baby. Wait,
Yeah.
does that mean Milana and I are the oldest?
We are the
Yes,
oldest.
obviously.
Am I the mommy and you're the daddy?
Gross. Let's not talk about
but
it.
yeah, Brimstone's like only 21. When he was like 15, he was like adult size, like buff, crazy, weird.
I mean,
He
it's
was,
kind of
like,
like Newek, right?
Yeah.
Newek's not that old.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Brimstone's gonna live for like 900 more years.
he was,
I'm
he was
going to
a
live for
dragon,
like
man.
maybe 6 more months.
Yeah, your
Yeah.
ticker's getting ready to explode.
No, I'm just going to die.
I'm pretty sure I'm like 300. I've lost count.
I mean, I think when you're a Fae, it doesn't even matter at that point.
Yeah.
Like it's just endless debauchery.
Matthias, how old are you?
Well, I think I'm 36, but I don't think skulks live very long. I may be the oldest skulk in the world.
I like to think that this is Gerlach. He still looks like Gerlach.
Yeah.
but he's
Yeah.
wearing a
Yeah,
suit. He's like a formal dinner looking
He's got a
thing. He's like,
backpack on. He's like a Mormon.
But he's like a
It's a bike
like
out
he's
front.
like when someone like when some really skinny like weed guy like puts on a suit and it just doesn't fit right, like because they're not
exactly.
filled out like a person. Yeah,
that's Gerlach.
like he's got shoulders,
just-
but the shoulders are all
I
weird.
ooze respectability.
Wow.
So, like, is that how Shalazar became like half devil, half guy?
I think something happened between the period of which we parted ways and me finding him here.
Okay,
He
so he
probably
was-
made a deal or some sort, I guess. I don't know how devil
He
allegiance
was not.
I mean, I
Like,
think you make deals with devils.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
he was not like that when he kidnapped you.
As far as I know, no. Nope.
Why is our server shaking his head?
What surfer?
This guy.
Oh, you want to open your mouth? Here comes egg.
Wait, is this a Tappanyaki bar?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes, of
okay.
course.
Oh, all right, Mama Gumbas, that's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
I'm sure he hears all sorts of weird
Oh, yeah.
stories.
So-
Like, oh wow,
How many
wizards.
adventurer backstories he's heard?
Oh yeah.
He takes the rice and makes a heart. He's like, oh, what a loving story.
He's probably like
My
shaking his
heart's
head. He's
beating.
like, I've heard 100 stories just like that. I'm so full. I'm so tired of it. I
Make
don't
the
even care.
make the volcano onion.
Oh, of course.
Yes.
That's it up.
So I'm looking at Azrael. Our threats right now seem to be people are wanting the gem child, your property, and Brimstone's child, and
please refrain
Newek's
from saying
godchild. And then we also have Shalazar.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who's our priority right now?
We don't need priorities.
Somebody just
I'm
killed,
talking to Azrael.
Somebody just killed Lord Actaeon, which feels like a targeted thing. He's actually, We're pretty sure he was killed by spaghetti monsters and some combination of demigods.
And we know that the spaghetti monsters are affiliated with
No, but
Shalazar in some way.
The spaghetti monsters are free now.
They're free, yeah, but I mean,
They are
I'm
operating
just
under
gonna
their
let
own.
you guys.
they are an evil unleashed by Shalazar.
I would like to share a thing.
Just like me.
I would like to share.
Milana has the
some
talking stick, you
information.
guys.
Yes.
Are we
I'm
gonna-
holding the conch now.
Are we all gonna do our backstories
No,
now?
when
I was a
Shalaz-
tiny minotaur boy.
What was?
when Shalazar was leaving, I took from him some information from his brain,
Right.
knowledge,
Sure.
and I think honestly, I'm the one who severed the connection between Shalazar and these spaghetti monsters.
Sure.
So
I don't think I've told you guys. Out of character, I haven't
No,
told you guys
this is brand new information.
Oh, sure.
yeah,
Yeah, that's why I
So-
was like wide-eyed. I'm like, oh.
I'm letting you guys know that.
I thought we knew that.
No, you guys didn't know that.
can you
My B.
use that information to control the spaghetti monsters? Did you like
I-
take his remote
so
control?
when I wipe somebody's memory, I don't immediately get it myself. It's not like a milkshake where I drink it up. So
Have you ever wiped my memory?
Oh,
what are you talking about?
Yeah, there was one time. You don't remember it though. I was there.
Is she just selectively wiping all of our memories?
Just when she gets mad at you about something.
Oh, so always.
Well, I mean, yeah.
I have not taken a memory from you, Azrael. You can
Well, that's fine.
roll if you want to, but I have not.
you gotta remember though, she rolls with Vecna. All about them secrets.
Yeah, she wouldn't tell
Don't
you.
know that.
Yeah, I don't know that.
Well, I mean, her eye of Vecna, it made me give away.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we watched her shove an eye
guess
of
that's
Vecna in her face. It's like, oh, I don't like Vecna. What are you talking about? It's in your eye
I'm
socket.
just using it.
Vecna, what's
You had
that?
to have Gerlach help you scoop
was
out
that?
your eye jelly to make room.
Look, that was the past. We're dealing with the present right
I
now.
distinctly remember your eye socket fracturing and me needing to stitch it back together.
Yes. Wow. Memories are so great. I'm glad we have so
You should
many
have wiped
we
that
share
memory
together.
from him.
So anyway,
Okay.
Lord Action is dead. That's news.
Yep.
That's not great news.
Can I do a knowledge far off to see like what the rumors are of
I
Lord
mean, just
Action
ask the
dead?
server what's going on.
Yeah,
He-
exactly.
I'm talking to the server. The server, what is going on with Lord Action? What rumors have you
I've
heard?
heard that shrimp.
No.
Like, can he tell the story with
I
the
like to
food?
imagine he
and,
flips
and
it.
almost like a felt board kind of like makes the little shapes and Lord Action and daggers and
You can flip it.
spaghetti.
Yeah,
you
I
know?
flip it. It hits
Hits
your
me in the face. Yeah.
Still need to turn in Bendy Wood.
Don't worry
Yeah,
about
he's
him.
here. Maybe is he at the table with you?
I'm
Yeah.
not letting him out of my sight.
Yeah.
He's in a high chair.
He's in a
He's
high
not a baby. He's just really small to me.
He's in a high chair.
I'm not letting him out of my sight either.
God. This Matthias thing was funny.
Yeah, it is. I love
It's
it.
great.
Okay, so
What are the rumors?
what are
about
the
it?
rumors? What kind of rumor do you want?
So
to
basically,
hear?
like, oh, I heard Lord Action was, doing drugs, and that's what's
okay.
got happened,
Yes.
or whatever
Yes.
it has,
I can-
like
okay,
whatever,
yep.
like things that are
Yeah.
tied to his death.
Action was partying with spaghetti monsters and things got out of hand.
No, they were just like, I heard he was at his own private chapel praying, and then they found him dead. And that's really odd because he has the eternal heart.
Which is supposed to not let him die.
Right.
Oh,
That-
yeah. We
Oh.
know where that is. Maybe we should go check on it.
and it's like, if.
The server's like, sure.
And so they're like, if he died, but that means someone else must have the eternal heart now.
Wow, good deduction skills. You're just as good at figuring out mysteries as you are at making shrimp.
Oh yes, no, this is far off. All right, yeah, sure.
Nope,
yeah.
it's coming
It's
all
from-
from him. I use him as a conduit.
Okay. Yeah, he was like,
like he's cooking and then all of a sudden he has like 1,000-yard stare.
Yeah.
And that must mean that the yard belongs to someone
and he's
else.
still cooking and like,
Yeah.
but he's just staring off into space talking about.
but yeah, the takeaway was like he was pretty much assassinated in chapel,
Gotcha.
which is
Sounds like he was assassinated in chapel. in his
that's very.
chapel.
I guess another thing would be like that's very odd given the security required to get there.
Considering it's under 5 layers of steel and iron and
Tungsten.
tungsten. I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm looking at Newick, and Newick doesn't
Yeah.
know the words I'm
I don't
saying.
know. Sure. I say we go talk to Tungsten and figure out what's going on.
This whole murder business is disturbing me.
More rice, please.
I sure love poi.
I'm actually ready about to hit the sack. It's not, and I wanted to do this before we all went to refresh for a new day. So,
I
Any other?
we need to
Anything else?
keep Gem secure at all times. No more taking her to parties. No more taking her out to dinner. This is the last
I
time.
might have to take her with me to the Brilliant Trillion.
Oh my gosh! Bring the.
only if I go or Newark.
We're all going to meet the Brilliant Trillion, right?
It doesn't work that way. You know that too.
Do they have
waffles?
No, like I can't bring them, but
You
Do I
might be
need
able.
to
You
bring
might.
Gem?
You might be able to get Gem in, but you couldn't bring the whole party.
I don't need to bring Gem.
You
But
don't need to.
But I'm your faithful assistant, right?
I already have a faithful assistant.
He flips the pendant over.
All right, so you're going to a
Yeah, I gotta
early
go.
morning meeting.
Yeah, I've got a meeting in like 3 hours, so I'm gonna go take a poop and take a nap.
And we all
Sounds
refresh.
great.
Julia's
right?
gonna meet me with some Starbucks, and we're gonna rock this shit.
Wow, great. All right.
Let's
Anyone
all-
else?
We're going to knock up some road
yeah.
construction cones on the way home.
Jeez.
Bing, bing, bing.
Has anyone else got anything before
Yeah.
we?
Uh,
Kind of sounded like you were trying to make a strategy as well, or.
Well,
kinda go
I'm
for your-
interested in if the spaghetti monsters. Well, I'm assuming you're gonna relay the details of the body and like your deductions. Of
Oh yeah,
it's gotta be-
for sure.
So
Well, I
if-
even passed along my deductions.
What was your deductions? The spaghetti monsters.
Plus
okay.
the mummy.
And
Plus
the mummy,
mummy.
yeah, all that.
Maybe
So-
we need to go beat the shit out of some beasts of the Night Alliance. They're getting kind of uppity again.
God,
God.
We need to ride that
fucking
donkey into the ground.
vampires and werewolves.
Oh, my.
Okay, so I think the next active plan is to figure out what's going on with Lord Actian, because if the werewolves and spaghetti-mins are attacking and killed Lord Action, I mean, it's all kind of tied together somehow. There's got to
Yeah.
be a through line.
Well, and the Beastie Boys have been fucking with us for like a hot minute now.
Yeah,
They were also searching for,
They were searching it.
they were searching for the Gemtella as well.
yeah.
I mean, I don't care if the Beast of the Nine Alliance kill a human.
Yeah, that's fair. But
Gotta be in my
he's my human, I think is the best way to put it.
He's yours?
Lord
Who's
Axion is your human.
Yeah.
You're human.
He was, yes, he was on our side, or my
Mm,
side
he-
at least.
Yeah, he was
It
on your
sounds like
side.
he liked you in that meeting, yeah.
Yeah, he was an ally at the very least.
Agreed. He was an ally of everyone that's true to Palor.
Can't even deal with you when you're like this.
All right, well, it's almost sunrise. Let's go to bed.
Yeah, I don't need to sleep, but whatever.
I'm gonna.
You're like, yeah. Ugh, I don't sleep.
Me and Bramblewood are gonna go cuddle for 2 hours.
Yeah, exactly. Spoon.
No, I don't like that. All right.
All right. So
I mean, as long as Bramblewood consents.
Yeah, I mean,
does.
Yeah.
Bramblewood is into it.
You don't like
Big
public
spoon or little
displays
spoon?
of male affection?
No, it's fine. I love it. I'm all about that.
Oh, okay. Then
you're,
back off.
You're very soft. It's good.
Yeah, he seems like he'd be very.
Very
It'd be
soft.
like cuddling a teddy bear.
Yes.
Not cuddling me, cuddling
No.
Bramblewood.
Yes.
Cuddling Azra would be not so great.
Well, it does
Nice.
not. I do not think of one of my defining features as soft.
Wash my hair with your arm.
Do it. Do it.
That's oddly commanding.
Are you into
I
it?
think Bramblewood needs to know he's the bottom in this relationship.
Wow.
Yeah, but is this a thing where, like, because you're always in control, you seek someone to dominate you sometimes?
No.
Like I
Are you standing in the room asking that?
like as we're walking out of Mama Gumba's, you know?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, I don't think so.
It's okay.
Just asking questions.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with it.
I can brush hair.
Yeah.
This is not working for me.
It's a three-way happening. You tried to.
I'm just.
Newick's just trying to get it on it.
I'm not getting in. I'm just trying to make a connection here.
I'm just.
I'm no polyphony, but I know what I'm doing.
I'm just gonna, I'm just gonna have my
What?
walking
I
teddy
pull
bear
out the
shut
bow and
up.
arrow.
Oh yeah, didn't I give those to you?
I can
You
take it
summon.
back.
Yeah. You have 2 shots left on that.
Yeah.
Don't use them
How do you
all.
remember he has 2 shots
Because I
left?
give you 3 and you used 1 on the pit fiends.
Yeah.
That was funny.
Are you gonna do it? Come on.
I wouldn't do that, but I'm just saying if like someone has cold feet, we can fix
I
that part.
genuinely think that if you made Azrael fall in love with someone, it would be very unhealthy for everyone involved.
I agree with that. I
don't
think
I don't
we
think
should.
anybody wants to know what Azrael's truly being affectionate about someone looks like. It is
Saying.
very
you.
unhealthy.
We should put that away, Newick.
And toxic.
Let them
Put
figure
it-
it out.
put it away,
Let them figure it
fine.
out themselves.
He's gonna wake up with a bouquet of dead halfling heads.
Yeah.
I made this for you. Okay. Well,
Well, in the hours that we have left,
Yes.
I'd like to go by my home church and figure out who the hell I am.
yeah. Cool.
If I have an office, that'd be nice.
You have a little I forget what they're called. It's been a while. Pretty much where the priest goes, and I don't know if it's called office, but like people can come in and talk one-on-one and stuff like
Oh,
that.
sure, sure.
I don't remember what those are called. It's been a while.
Not like a confessional.
No,
but-
it's not a confessional, but like it's the place where it's like, hey, here's a picture of my family and
Yeah.
all the scripture. and
Like
all
an
that.
office.
Yeah, kind of like it. But there's a word for it. And I just don't
Yeah,
remember what it is.
Study?
Church
Gerlach-
office.
Gerlach would
A
not know it
study?
anyway.
I guess it'd be
A
study.
library?
Yeah, something like that. So yeah, you go there. It's nighttime. There's like no one there.
That's fine.
But yeah,
It's perfectly normal for me to stop by in the middle of the night.
That's right. You got to get everything set up for the morning sermon. And yeah, so there's a picture of your family and you painted. There's books. There's the holy symbol in there. The church is pretty modest in general.
Of course, it should be.
Uh-huh.
We don't want it to be ostentatious.
Don't go to Lord's District. But it's not made of wood. It's just it's made of stone, but it's not really big kind of deal.
Yeah, I'm looking for any church history of myself.
Oh yeah.
Like, where I was born, who my parents were.
Okay, tell me where you were born and who your parents were.
Well, I think I was born in, they were shopkeepers and probably a, what did he make?
Barrels.
Barrels. He was a barrel maker.
Yeah.
Cooper.
Absolutely was a cooper. And yeah, from a young age, I was interested in being an acolyte. I just really enjoyed those sermons.
Mm-hmm.
And so yeah, I went to seminary when I was old enough and had a great experience there. Played on the whatever team it is that they play in, compete in.
Rugby.
Rugby, yes, the famed rugby team of the whatever the name of the church is, the church school, and
the Falcons.
the Falcons, yes, absolutely. And then Chris is going to be so weird. He's weirding me out. Yeah. So and then went into a life of service, which is where I met my wife, and yep, that's pretty much my story.
How many kids do you have?
I thought you had 3.
3. You have 3.
No, there's one on the way.
Oh, that's right.
Wait.
Yes.
That's right. One on one.
I only have
there
I,
was-
I have Matthias the third, Trey,
Yes.
and Sally, and then there's one that's on the way because we had a half. Somebody and we rolled.
True.
We,
You're probably thinking of Azrael's family is bigger than.
Yeah, well, he has
Yes.
4 at home,
That's right.
plus like untold scores thrown throughout.
Or
the
not Azrael's. Tulio's.
Tulio's.
Sorry.
Tulio's got a pretty big
Oh, yeah,
family.
yeah, yeah.
Two
Yeah.
years.
Tulio's fucking.
Hell yeah.
God.
So yes, I just want to reacquaint myself with who I am before I venture into trying to get into this brilliant trilliant meeting with Azrael.
Well, was that the one that appalled you?
What?
You just look like shocked.
I wasn't really shocked. It's just like, everything just hit me all at once. It's just like,
I don't know why that
Julio's
tickled me.
fucking. And I was just like, dear God. Yeah, your daughter.
Yeah, you're exactly.
That's why my brain was like, are you fucking kidding me right now?
Oh God.
It's true. Fucking your daughter.
Oh.
I think you have to raise someone like a little bit for her to be like my actual daughter. She's more just like my crotch fruit.
God,
that
It's
no.
still-
I've sent out into the world.
I mean, I guess it just tickled me to a very extreme degree that this was like the microcosm of our group, gaming or otherwise, in like a 2-second interval where Chris is Tulio's fucking, and Amber's like, like, and I was like, yep, that's us.
I have no idea what my facial expression was.
It was that.
Yeah,
It
you were
was pretty
like-
good, actually.
Is there anyone else that wants to do anything before the Brilliant Trillion?
No, I'm gonna go wash my brain out before I go to bed.
Did he only get married to her because she's related to me?
Probably. It's like a very Nick
That's
Cage
part of it.
situation.
Part
I
of
mean-
it,
Is
but
that what, like the initial attraction?
it probably helped.
Like they met in a bar and they're like, "Oh hey," and he's like, "Hey, whatever." She goes, "I'm son of I'm a child of Azrael," and then he does a complete 180. Like, "Oh hello."
Record scratch, yeah.
Yeah, like, is that what you think this relationship is?
Kind of.
She's like Elvis's biggest fan, marrying Elvis's daughter.
Yeah, as I said, it's a very
Nick
Nick
Cage,
Cage.
yeah.
It was a Nick Cage thing.
Very Nick Cage.
I mean, they love each other. I mean, it's legit. It's just like he wouldn't have ever looked for her if she wasn't Azrael's
Daughter.
spawn.
Yeah. Spawn.
Okay.
Seed.
Well, we can't do world building for you now?
You don't like us? You don't like us building this world?
It's fine. I was just thinking more of
Flesh
like
it out?
he found her wherever in some religious thing, and then there's this unnatural, or not unnatural, but there was this, magical attraction as well because of being related to Azrael. It wasn't just because being related to Azrael.
Okay.
He likes her as a person.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's kind of cute.
No, it's disgusting.
I mean, it's not.
And so,
Mm-hmm.
Going to bed.
Going to bed. Okay.
Yeah, I gotta go to bed.
Let's all go to bed and
heal
take
up.
Got a nap
a break before we go to the Brilliant Trillion.
And I gotta go in real life. I'll be back.
All right. See you all in 15 minutes. Bye-bye.
Brother
No.
John?
I cancel shapeshift.
No, don't.
It's official.
It's official. You heard it
You've
here
heard it.
first,
Wow.
everybody. I'm done with
Wow.
shapeshift.
Fuck you, Sean O'Hara.
John Allen. Taking this alien.
Oh, okay.
Take this alien.
Wow.
You know,
Get this alien away from me.
Take
But
this
the aliens
aliens.
are so in line with what Azrael's all about, which is just,
Fucking?
impregnating
Yeah,
things.
no, I know.
That's
but
true.
It is very true.
I don't know how I ended up with them. They were yours for the longest time.
Yeah. Well, Amber bought them for me. Amber bought them for me. I just
Oh,
let
they
them
love
hang
each
out.
other.
Oh, we're doing it for Azrael.
Azrael, command us.
I don't know if Azrael's ever had sex with someone he loves.
I don't think Azrael's ever had sex.
Well,
Maybe
that's a rumor that I started spreading.
Maybe that's his grand secret. is that-
Somewhere in Mauxferry, there is a Dairy Queen that says, what?
It's just I have things I want to say, but I'm not gonna say it. Anyway,
I do love
Save it.
dairy.
Nice.
anyway, we're playing a
Say-
game.
Save that for table talk. I'm just kidding.
okay.
Wow. Chris is just going to destroy this? Oh. Anyways,
Yes.
where we left off was, I
it's-
believe,
We
Azrael's going to go to the Brilliant Trillion
Yeah, I think that's fair.
and Chulio's in tow.
And I'm going to.
So we're
Oh
all
yeah,
No, we're not
all of us are
going.
going.
We're not allowed to the
You
Brilliant
weren't-
Trillion.
Were you going to drag Jem to the Brilliant Trillion?
I thought I might have to, but Josh informs me I do not.
You still have one of your
Okay.
attache left.
Okay.
Yeah, I am walking to the Brilliant Trillion, and I am basically meat shielding.
His name is
Bramblewood.
Morningwood.
Yes, he's now Morningwood.
His name is now
Because it's morning.
Are you going to take me as your new advisor?
No, I am not taking you.
Come on.
I'm not taking any of you.
Come on.
There we go.
You all
Fine.
disappoint me in
I can have
various
my
and
nin-
interesting in ways.
I can have my ninja cult babysit for my child.
Your ninja
no,
cult?
you don't get her out of your sight, man.
I thought
That's
you
true.
said you're not
Get
gonna let
them
her
out of your
this.
sight,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, I'm not gonna let her out of my sight. I'm just joking.
I'm a loyal follower of Paylor.
He is.
About as loyal as I am.
Matthias has always
I mean,
Yeah.
a follower of
everybody
Paylor.
knows that.
I know this.
I remember when he played rugby with the
So
Falcons.
didn't we pass the save so that we recognize the discordancy that's going on? No?
I mean, I didn't. I mean,
Oh, you guys all know him as Gerlach, except for Milana.
'cause I
knows
looked
him
at the.
as Bo-
I looked at the.
You
pendant.
saved against it in the long run.
Yeah, but when we went to dinner,
Does he have
I
to
mean,
save
like,
every
we
time he
kinda,
looks at it?
like,
What?
Does he have to save every time he looks at it?
No one's done it again.
So there's a prescription available called Fosnac, which it's like a supplement, like a phosphate, whatever, and it smells straight up like runny diarrhea.
No, why?
Why are we
so-
talking about this?
Because I'm imagining Gerlach flashing the locket,
Oh.
and to initiate new people, I'll be like, "Hey, you want to smell something disgusting?" I tell them, I'm like,
Yeah.
"Look, it's really bad." Like,
You want
pop the lid, and it's
Yeah.
like, ah!
Why is this your
It's like
initiation
looking at
rites?
the chalice.
Is this like hazing?
Because he's the old guy at
It's not
work now.
It's not hazing.
It's- you're hazing.
I accurately describe
Okay.
what we're doing.
Right.
Smells
What's the
bad.
contingency of if you don't do this, you're
No.
not going to become part of
No,
my
there's
cult?
no threat. I don't state it
No,
like...
this is. I
There's-
think this is Chris in real life
Yeah.
Yeah.
at his real job.
Yeah.
Comparing it to
No, this is like...
flashing the Matthias
Yeah.
thing.
Okay.
Like I get to know somebody, and it's like, hey, you want to smell something disgusting?
Okay.
And Matthias gets to know somebody. He's like, "Hey, you want to see this cool
He's
necklace?"
just constantly...
Don't be friends with these people.
Well, and I assume that I can just wear it outward and everyone will see it as soon as they see me, right?
Mhm.
We need to open it up.
Yeah, that's what he's saying. He'll have it splayed up.
I
Get some
guess
get
so.
some get some
Wow.
duct tape.
Yeah.
Interesting.
You're fucked up. All y'all.
I mean, it's kind of like a defense mechanism. Like anytime he gets seen by somebody that he doesn't want to see them, it's like, hey, look at my nips, and then it's
Oh, you got me.
As he ganked that ASMR.
Right.
Yeah,
He's
exactly.
like, "Oh, hi, Matthias." Shonk.
Oh, hi, Matthias. I haven't seen you at church.
Yeah.
I gotta go get my alien.
So you and Tulio and Crookedwood go to
Crookedwood.
I believe that's his real name.
Is that his Christian name?
You're really gonna keep me from my dream?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yes,
the Pope?
I'm keeping you from your dream.
You really called him Crookedwood?
That's his real name.
All those other names are so much better. Oh no, my alien.
Well, you might
That
as well
alien
just,
looked like he was getting ready to do a chin up on your glasses.
you
There.
might as well have just called him Bentwood. I don't know. It's fine.
It's fine. So you guys
that's the place.
go all the way up to the top. All the lights yet again.
I'd just like to point out that while Gerlach may be upset, Matthias feels fine about it. He respects your decision.
I understand,
Wait, whose voice is that?
Matthias.
It was not.
And,
Matthias is not from Southern Mauxferry.
and you get up there, and yet again, there's the big table. Everyone's seated around.
Sure.
The Pope is in their seat. There is.
I've seen the Pope like 4 times now. Why are you just now getting upset about this?
Are you with him?
No.
You sure act like you are, though.
He's
That's
just mad.
because he wants to be in the Pope's presence so bad.
Well, you're the god of sneak. Get in there.
Just get in there.
Please don't.
Do what you
If you
want. You don't
do-
need Asriel's permission.
Look,
Straight up, you will have to roll or use effort to get in there.
Gonna be some rolling. Okay.
Yeah.
No, I mean,
Just use the effort.
no, I'm fine.
Okay.
You got like all those tidings you can use too.
look at all those
No,
tithings.
that's when he cloaks the Pope. He's got to save those.
The good word says that you should be patient and respect your
Wow.
superiors.
I don't like this Gerlach. Matthias.
And so where Lord Actaeon would sit, it is empty.
Okay.
That's where your
Is there
butt
like a
goes.
picture of Lord Actaeon?
Oh yeah.
Well,
Yes,
flowers-
in a black drape or
flowers-
something,
yeah. Exactly.
Flowers all.
Yeah.
Is there still
petals now.
halflings?
Yes, there is. So that is a good point. Where Sybil Underhill would sit, there is now the.
Did we murder Sybil?
Oh
Yes.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
But the portal dude got out.
Yeah, the portal dude got out.
Okay.
And who you see sitting in where Sybil is the portal dude.
Oh. Fuck him up. Oh wait. You're a meeting. Hold on to that thought.
And so everyone gets together, and the Pope calls to session, and he feels this like, Lord Actaeon was unfortunately murdered last night, as I believe all of you have been informed by your assistants. And there's peas and carrots to go around. Peas and carrots.
Does anybody like sob?
Boots and cats and boots and cats and boots and cats.
Yeah, there's probably a few people crying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it like really fake theatrical?
There's definitely
Like that virtue
At least
signaling?
one of them, yeah.
yeah, at least
virtue
one of-
signaling.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, Lord Actaeon, who shall protect the city from the evil?
And it's like, yes, I know, Mary, I know.
Mary.
We
Shut up.
Pow!
as you bring up a good point, and well, we do need to establish order, and I have already met with some of you here during the night to identify the new lord, and I have chosen. The chosen it will be Lord Zadkiel Starcher.
Oh,
Zadkiel.
shit.
The purple-eyed diplomat?
Yeah.
Yep.
Not unfortunate.
And you see him stand up, and he bows to the Pope. It's like,
That kill.
Wait, how does
Doesn't
the
seem like a
chief
Paylor
diplomat
name.
have the military cojones to run this branch?
He's whipping
Are you,
everybody.
are you saying that, or are you thinking that?
There's a secret sex club. Zadkiel does them all.
I'm kind of, I don't know.
You know how this goes in societies.
I'm not gonna rock
circles.
that boat yet.
There's a lot
Okay.
of
We'll stow
Things.
that. That is a deeply thought.
uh-huh. And he bows. He's like, I will make sure there is order amongst everyone in Mauxferry and make sure the cattle is
cattle.
kept in check.
Cattle.
I thought I was the only one
Yeah.
who thought like
Yeah.
that.
When he says that, there are, yes, as you guys reacted, there's other people at the table that kind of reacted that way as well. They're
Like,
what?
what the fuck?
It's very blatant.
on a 20, Newegg Kool-Aid Man's into what the fuck you call the cattle?
Exactly.
All right.
All right.
All right.
And Zadkiel is just like, for my replacement, I am assigning Tharnuli Cascales. And the door opens up,
I'm
and
gonna-
in
I'm-
comes
I miss
another
Mary.
I'm gonna need some syllables on that.
The what?
Tharnuli Cascales.
Farnuli?
Mm-hmm.
Farnul.
Tharnuli.
If you
Okay.
just do it like a monk chant, it's so much easier to remember.
Tharnuli
What's the last name? Casket?
Cascales.
What was the gnome guy's name?
Cascless? Is it a dwarf?
Romeo and
Yes, sure.
Juliet.
And as he says that, the door opens, and in walks this dwarf that has purple eyes as well.
Dwarfs don't make very good diplomats.
And
God damn it.
yeah, there's at least 3 people with purple eyes now.
3
here?
out of like 30?
60.
60.
60. I think it was
Wow.
That's what, like 5%?
I'm sorry.
60. Yes.
We gotta find Shalazar.
Oh, he's not even associated with these things anymore.
I mean, I can.
Unless he,
bag.
unless he figured out some way to mind control them again. Did you tell us exactly what information you took out of them?
I can't
It-
tell you the exact information. It's not like I soup up the information into my own brain. It's just like you don't know what you.
I thought excision was a pretty precise term.
It is excision, but I don't get the knowledge.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't?
No.
I don't get the knowledge.
Oh.
So you like stole the box, but you don't know what's in it.
Right.
Yeah, I
It's just got a
no.
label
I
on
just
the
set the
outside.
box on fire.
But you
Oh.
can
It's
give
like
the
you-
box back.
Right.
Better
You
yet,
can't give
it's
the
like-
I
box
can give the
back.
box back.
Better yet, it's like you removed a tumor.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you don't get the tumor.
Yeah, you don't keep the tumor. You just
You
take
don't
it
have
out.
the tumor yourself.
Of course,
If I ever have a tumor, I'm keeping it.
Yeah, but would you let Amber excise it
You-
and
you
then
were a
put it in
tumor
her own
once.
body?
If she wants to put it in her own body, she can do that. I mean,
That'll work different than excision of knowledge then.
Anyway, back to the present.
Yes. And so the Pope kind of goes now into, the business of the day kind of stuff. There's nothing of real note, and he opens up the table, 20 minutes later to anyone else's business.
yeah. I'll find a good spot to interject myself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I will stand and do the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to point out I am not in full war armor, like the holy armor. I'm back to the Condier
Yeah.
shirt and the plain. I have retrieved my property from the
Pernicious.
yes, right?
Mm-hmm.
Pernicious halflings.
Good word.
Correct.
Thank you. And as proof, here is one of our dearly deceased Lord Actaeon's soldiers who was there to bear witness.
It is correct.
And yes, I will call this officially settled for now.
Yes, and so the Pope looks to
As the halflings were trying to bomb the elf district and destroy the elves. I forgot about that part. Sorry, give me 1 second.
So did you?
There's a settled except for.
You said
Yes,
that all
yes.
character, right?
I forgot that as a human.
Oh,
I did
okay.
not,
So-
as character, I did not forget it. I'd like to work that in.
Okay, go
smoother.
ahead. Yeah, go ahead and do it again.
Yes, I went on a quest to retrieve my property, which was being used to make a bomb, I believe is the correct terminology. I don't know such fearsome tools of warfare, being a man of peace. But,
I mean, you remember last week when you were like,
yeah, shut up. Shut up. That's why it's fun. But I believe that the halflings, including that one right there, were trying to destroy the entire Elven district.
And the Pope looks at the Firbolg, and the Firbolg's like, that is correct. And you said bombing the elves, right?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. And
Was I not supposed to call them out so
no,
publicly?
no. It's interesting. I'm trying to think. As you say that, there's a contingency of the Monasterans that stand up, and they look at that halfling. And they, French or not. Durex Underhill, is that correct that you were trying to kill us? And
Drayax?
Durex.
Could you say it not?
Yeah,
Like,
Durex.
Didn't help it.
No, not very
not
much.
help any. Okay.
Dry axe.
Nope. Durex.
Dry axe.
Drakes.
Drake.
Drake.
I hate talking to myself so much.
I could talk to you.
Okay, do you want to be the Monasterans reacting to this?
Monsters are the humans, right?
Or
Elves. Who are the two people?
Just be one of the elves people that reacting
okay.
to it.
What was it? What was just said to?
Durex Underhill is just accurate.
But I'm not an Underhill.
I'm the Underhill. I'll play the Underhill.
Okay.
You play the Monasterans.
I don't know what's happening in this scene right now.
Just do it.
You're
Go.
realizing Azrael accused the Underhills of destroying your trying to destroy
Oh,
your people.
is this true? I cannot. I don't know what this accent is.
You went full Scott.
I don't know.
I am but a simple dwarf.
I cannot believe that the Underhills would try to bomb all my people.
Underhills.
Me and my kilter. Truly. Outrage.
Speak now. I don't know what this accent is.
I demand answers, Underhill.
We were pushed into the situation. They were chasing us, and we were trying to defend for our lives.
Who is this? Who is this chasing you?
And he points to Azrael.
Okay, so your excuse. So let me get this straight, Mr. Underhill. You stole from me. I went to reclaim my property. And your reaction to me coming to reclaim my property was to blow up the elf district?
That seems a very, very
That is
ridiculous
a wild escalation.
overreaction.
Azrael has a point.
Order.
What train of logic led you to believe that blowing up one of the founding quarters of our nation was the correct response?
It wasn't on purpose. It was out of control.
It sounds like you have no control whatsoever.
We had no control when his people.
You looked pretty in control as I
people.
slaughtered your family.
His people slaughtered Sybil Underhill and hundreds of our other kin.
Yes, you were gonna blow up
It sounds like for
the
good
Paylor
reason.
damned elf district.
And you see that he is seething with anger. And the Fearbold in the back will be like,
You
this
can
is
ask
correct."
the SSU. You can ask whoever you want.
As you say the SSU, there is a lot of peas and carrots that start going through the table.
I am not. We were not the only witnesses to the magical explosion that was beginning to emanate from the deepest reaches of the Montesiron Palace.
I want to respond to this so bad.
Okay, go ahead.
It sounds. Now that I'm talking, I can't do it. But it sounds like. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense that you were. What? He show up and you are already setting off a bomb? It sounds like he prevents something you were already doing.
That was pretty good. I like that one.
And Drake's Underhill is like steaming. He's just like, fine, whatever. You've
No,
killed-
not whatever.
You killed hundreds of my kin, and you got your property back, and now you're just talking about something that should be spoken of. Oh! And,
Secrets!
and Pope goes, yes, we don't know if this shouldn't be talked of the SSU.
Okay, I'm gonna level with you. These are 60 of the most. I'm talking to everyone here.
Okay.
These are 60 of the most powerful people in this city. If I can't talk about it here, who the hell else could I talk about it to?
Anyone want to be a Peas and Carrots gallery?
Piece of carrots.
Well, I
Is
mean,
that
if you want
not-
to talk about, like,
Is that not the point of this forum? To talk about the thieving, conniving halflings trying to nuke a tenth of the city?
Holy moly.
Did you just invent the
Is-
word nuke?
I think so.
probably, yeah.
If this happened, like, I don't know about you guys, but I would not be very happy to find out that one of the other main families here is trying to blow up the other ones. I mean, backstabbing politics, sure, whatever. But open nukes and warfare? That's an excommunication if I've ever heard of
There
it.
should be repercussions!
Fine. And you see Drake stand up, but you don't really notice because he's not very tall.
Oh, snap.
And he's like, fine. Us Underhills shall remove ourselves from the brilliant trillion, and you will pay for this. And he walks out, and another 5 of them get up and walk out as well.
Good riddance.
Good riddance.
Just a chorus of spitting happens. So go to try to bomb us again. I bet you anything.
And the Pope looks at the new Lord Commander, at Zakiel. It's like, I believe you have some work cut out for you.
Yes, you should arrest them. I don't know why I'm that's not new.
That's another person around the
Yeah,
table.
yeah. Yes.
I could be a dwarf.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure, whatever. It's just someone.
And so now, we'll come back to this at another point.
Oh.
Are you trying to figure out what's going to happen?
Yeah, I kind of want to play Kingdom now to see how this pans out.
Sure.
So this will be another game for next session, probably. It's a political game.
Wait, you're putting a game inside our game?
Yes.
Oh, Lord.
Wow.
And once we're playing
I
Kingdom,
signed up for one game.
We're going to play another game probably next time.
and in the middle of Kingdom, we have to play a game of Shoots and Ladders.
Yeah.
You know what? You're going to prepare for a game, and I'm going to come in here playing D&D 3.5.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, just like whatever, old school.
Attack of opportunity.
Yeah, exactly. That's how it works.
I just 5 feet.
Mm-hmm.
So I do not provoke an attack of opportunity.
Yeah, I would like to roll a deception.
Am I flanking?
Am I flanking?
Bluff. You would like to roll a bluff check.
Coup de grace.
So, do you do anything else during this? Is there anything else you want to push?
Out a baby.
Hey, you guys want to? I mean, like, that was really tense. You guys want to see something cool?
You got like six open seats, so fill it up.
Everyone gets a baby.
You get a baby. You get a
That
baby.
chair, that seat gets a baby. That
That means
seat
the
gets a
chair's
baby.
pregnant,
That
and then the
seat's gonna
chairs
be-
have babies. and then-
Little footstools running all around the house.
Oh, I love the pitter patter of the little footstools.
I'm curious, like, what is the general reception to what I said? Like, did it go okay? Like,
In general, yeah. Like,
like
you heard the Montessorians.
Yes.
The Armarians were quiet. The Stouts were kind of at disbelief, looking at the Underhills. Like,
Wow.
how could the halflings be so evil?
Wow, they went a little overboard.
Yeah, it's like
that
I
time.
had their back, man. I don't believe this kind of deal.
They did the
There's-
quiet part out loud.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, you're supposed to hate the elves.
I mean, we all want them dead, but like, not like that.
Exactly. You can definitely tell there's a large contingency. Like, you hear it from like the outer circle of like, there is going to be back channel negotiations to bring them back into the brilliant trillion. You can already get that feel.
So I'm out in the foyer. Do they
Okay.
come marching out?
Sure, yeah.
Gank.
And you see the guy that was, or the halfling that was the teleporter.
He's the one who stole from the God of Thieves, right? Well, he was involved with the stealing of her, right?
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, that's right. Yes,
Wait,
yes.
Yeah.
I'm confused. What?
Girl.
Oh yeah,
I'm still
stealing from you. You were the God of Thieves. Yeah,
Right. I'm
yeah.
still taking it personally.
Yes.
Yeah, so I will slip out of
Well,
my
Sybil was the one that actually took
Mhm.
Gemtella.
Right, but I was going to kill him until he teleported
Right,
away.
right.
Was my plan last time.
Sure.
Oh.
Yeah, he walked by and five other underhills plus 5 or 6 supports.
Matthias will disappear.
Okay.
And I'm just going to go follow him.
All right. They get into a very small stagecoach pulled by large dogs.
Interesting.
And they start going towards the Halfling district.
Can I be a skateboarder grabbing all the back
Exactly.
Get your rad.
Exactly.
Right.
And they get to their estate, or they're going to enter into their estate.
I will unleash my fury.
All right. Go ahead and roll that damage.
Oh, please don't die. Please don't die. It'd be a real bummer if you died by yourself.
Oh, no. It'd probably be well deserved.
Yeah. Or went out for Matthias.
I got to look real quick.
It's a D8 or a
We knew
D10.
Matthias well.
I forget.
Well,
Matthias Cromwell. Sorry.
And I mean that wouldn't look good on the Underhills either.
it is 1d8 die damage for every 2 levels you have rounded up. So 2d8 damage.
You're 3 level. Or
Yeah, but
yeah,
for every 2
you're
rounded up.
2.
Right.
Listening.
1d8, 2d8.
All right. Tell me what each die shows.
6 and a 3.
So 2 plus 1. So 3. All right. You hear screaming in the stagecoach, and then you see blood pour out of the thing. And if you try to peek in, you probably can't poke a hole. You peek in, you see all the support staff dead.
Yes.
But the people that sat around the brilliant trilliant table are still alive.
There's 6 of
Well,
them.
they're the ones who murdered everyone else, right?
Sure. Yes.
Yep, that seems appropriate.
And so so the support staff is dead, and they're just gonna go underneath into the hill.
Sure. I will leave them go underneath the
Okay,
hill.
and you see blood just kind of drip on the road as they go under.
mhm.
It's pretty fucked up.
Oh wow, is Inna fighting now?
Oh my god, we just killed our staff. What are we going to do with the bodies?
The
Exactly.
Underhills are turning on themselves.
Oh, don't worry, that guy teleports them away before they
Oh.
get there.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So one last thing with Azrael before we open up to everyone else. You and Azrael leave.
Wait.
Everyone.
It's fine. You
What?
probably meant Tulio.
Azrael and Tulio.
Yes, Azrael. And
You
Tulio.
made eye contact with me and said you and Azrael.
Oh yeah, you. Yes, Azrael and Tulio.
Okay.
As you guys are
I didn't
leaving,
think the other person was.
all right. As you guys are leaving, Tulio kind of saddles up to you and he's like, "Sir, I don't know about you, but it seems very odd that there have been so many new members of recent."
Yeah. I'll tell Tulio the truth.
Okay.
That I'm pretty sure that they're horrifying spaghetti monsters, and I'm trying to figure out a way to unearth them as a clutch.
Clutch.
Is that? I mean, I don't
No,
know.
made me
Yeah.
laugh last time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would agree because I have
Yeah.
this feeling that there's a coup d'etat in process.
I would agree with that. Don't get killed.
I'll try not, sir.
Yeah. Yeah. Don't poke your head into this one. I don't need you asking questions to get you turned into.
Oh, okay.
Unless.
I'm sorry. I already started to do so.
This is so foreshadowing.
Dave, sorry.
Okay. Well.
I've heard that as soon as Zadkiel became Lord Commander last night, he already put out a command to round up the 10.
10. The Thief Boys?
No, the
Small-
mold
A
clones.
small group known of.
Oh, the guys. Yeah.
Remember the dinner party in the
that was in
Yeah.
season 1.
Yeah.
The mold.
Well, we had it in season 2 as well.
Right.
We had that whole thing. There was a dinner party, and we played heavy.
Season 1 of Tales from Mauxferry.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
Blades in
sorry.
the Dark.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Yes, Blades in the Dark.
But they're a small group known for being everywhere in Mauxferry when needed, is the description. But yes, they are clones based off of molds. That, yeah, in Blades in the Dark we showed explicitly.
Okay.
Does Azrael know the 10?
I know of them, I'm sure.
Yeah, but
I don't know that much.
you don't
I
know
would
that
need to go
much.
talk to Milana.
yeah.
But I
which
mean, I believe in the Evil as Evil Does. We did touch on
we
that.
we
as well.
interacted.
We
with-
interact with the
did.
molds.
We
Yeah.
carried
Molds,
around one of the
but you
molds
didn't know
for-
that the molds produced what it
Right.
did.
Yeah.
We know
Didn't
they
we-
produce Metspur.
Yeah. Did
Yeah.
we make
Yeah.
Metzfer?
We
have
ordered
any
Metzfer.
more?
Oh my God, is
Metzfer.
Metzfer 1 of the 10 now?
Metspur's probably Deadspur.
Oh.
No,
he's
Metzfer was.
The first person or anything that he would ever interact with, they would try to murder him.
You know,
Nah, this is Mauxferry.
Well, wasn't he made of elven goo?
He was made of a lot of things. He got like
goo,
a
yeah.
mind
Yeah, but he's
flayer's
probably
head.
extremely
Yeah,
long
Mind Flayer's head,
and
yeah,
all
yeah.
that
He's
kind
probably
Seriously.
extremely long-lived, I suspect.
I mean, the fact that
He
he
got
lived
murdered.
for 5 minutes means he's probably incapable of dying.
Metzfer opened up a bar somewhere.
God, everybody opens up a bar. There's got all of our past cohorts or things we created or amalgamations are opening up bars.
Well,
It's our version of they went to a farm. They went to go live on a farm.
That's right.
They're running a bar in
They're not
heaven now.
dead. They're running a
I
bar.
see
They're-
Metzfer haunting a theater in the
Yes,
theater.
he's a Phantom of the Opera.
Yes, and he's got like the mask, and yes.
God.
Maybe he operates a bar with the unicorn.
and the skeleton and my crow
Right,
or
yeah.
raven.
Your Raven lover.
That was a
That was a flawed
terrible.
story
That was a
attempt.
terrible backstory attempt.
Before we started this, I've been thinking for like 5 years that Brimstone is just a dude in a mask. It's fine.
It's fine.
But
Now,
yeah.
I accept that he is not now.
Yeah, that's fine.
But for the longest time, I was like, hey, he's just a dude in a mask.
Just doing a mask, yeah.
All right.
Alright.
So that's what Tulio tells you. I don't know if you react or have him want to do anything. Or...
You should probably ask Tulio who he would choose to replace him, as he's going to obviously die.
Is Tulio a worthy foe? I'm curious.
To you?
To anybody.
He
To me, sure.
to you not anymore.
Okay. Like 2 levels ago, maybe?
Yeah, probably.
That's still pretty tough
Yeah, he's pretty tough.
for a mortal.
Not for Spaghetti Monster.
Not for Spaghetti Monster.
Yeah.
How about my angel wife, daughter?
No, not really.
Not even anything. Not even
She
a
has
blip
some-
on the radar.
She has hit dice, but
Her power level is not acceptable.
right.
You know, I thought about it today, and that one gift I have, the Madness gift, where it's like if I'm anywhere or whatever, lesser foes don't notice or think of say anything wrong. I was like, that's actually a pretty good thing to weed out who's worthy and who's
Yeah,
not.
that's like our power level sensor.
Yeah, exactly. If they
don't-
notice
we don't have
Brimstone
scanners.
somewhere, that's
You're
a
like,
worthy
"Oh,
foe.
shit."
Golly gee willikers. I really don't want Tulio to die. I feel bad saying that. But
Feel bad saying that?
yeah, I feel bad saying that. It means I'm attached to an NPC, which
It's
is
never a good
is a
thing.
strand that Josh will use to haunt me.
It adds drama and flavor to the story.
Move him into the lair, man.
Yeah. Bunker down. No one will have a problem with that.
Oh God, would a girl like kill them?
Yeah. Yes.
Almost without a doubt.
Oh.
But Matthias wouldn't.
Garlic! Garlic nearby.
Oh, okay.
No.
Oh, no, he's not. Yeah.
That's how we usually try to call for him. Gerlach! Nope. Not there.
Not there.
Actually, I'm just thinking to myself that so we got a bunch of assassin murdery people who are like to kill and disrupt the Palorite structure of the city for some reason. I wonder if they're taking applications.
The 10?
No, the spaghetti
spaghetti
monster.
monsters.
Gerlach wants to become a spaghetti monster.
How about I'm gonna have
Is there a sign-up sheet somewhere?
Is there some kind of template I can make a character?
I'm gonna see if Tulio and his family would be willing to move into my sex cult temple.
Den of Inequity.
Oh, into the old fortress that you
Yes.
took over.
with
Isn't
the
she your daughter? Can't you just order
Yeah,
her?
how do you broach this in general? We don't have to role play it out, but what's the general?
Tulio, I'm worried about your safety, and I have a bunch of paladins guarding a castle, and I think you should maybe start sleeping there.
I understand, sir.
Bring the kids.
Bring the kids.
Bring the kids.
God. Yeah, so in the long run, it'll happen. Your daughter is kind of upset, TBH, from the circumstances.
It's not my. This part is not my fault. This is all Tulio's fault.
What?
He was the one that was asking questions.
He started poking. How is it my fault?
You said, move in.
Okay, that part is my fault. All right, we'll have a talk.
Well, at
later.
least Jim Tella could have some friends now.
Oh wow.
No, Jim Tella doesn't live in the castle.
No,
Jim
no.
Tella does
In the
not.
fortress.
Oh, wrong
Unless-
place. You're
yeah.
taking her to. You're taking them to your.
My sex cult. Yeah.
The
Honestly, living with us would probably be
Yeah,
better.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say, you're all giving me shit about Jem going to a party at night, and he's wanting to move all his grandkids into a sex cult.
Well, I mean, it has the benefit of being a holy place with like paladins and stuff. So it's they would at least fit in with their experience.
Sexy paladins.
It'd be hard to it would be hard to conceal your general evil nature if you're like, would you move into this underground lair I live in, filled with horrible?
Extra
Can we
planar, like
please-
the underground mountain.
Can we please talk about what your paladins dress like? Like, how does Azrael like? What's their
Armored
uniforms
cod
like?
pieces, I'm guessing.
Just
They
pauldrons.
they do not dress. I will say
Please
they do not
behave
dress
yourself,
sexy.
or else I'll have to
Okay.
smite
It's not
you.
like sexy
It's like,
plate mail.
okay, weird.
It's not like
Okay.
easy access
No.
They're
zippers.
sexy and they
No.
know it.
No, they do all their fucking when they get off duty.
Oh, so they're no fun. It's work when
When
it's
they're
done
working,
right.
they're working.
Yeah.
When they're not working,
Are there repercussions for like fraternizing while on the hour on the clock?
That's a spanking.
Brother, we're home for the night. Time to put on the chaps.
no, that doesn't lead to babies.
There you go.
I mean, it does if you say it does.
That's
true.
I guess that's
it's
very
true.
Oh yeah, that is a strong benefit of being
Wow,
part of
that's really
Azrael's.
cool,
Yeah.
actually, because then it's like,
Any family can be a true family.
oh my god, Josh! Wow, Josh!
No, but like
That's terrible.
I know that's terrible. It's more
Because when you adopt children, that's not real.
no, but you know what I mean.
I
I'm
don't
just saying
think
that's kind of nice that you could do that for some, something.
but it's
but
like-
also it's fucked up.
Yes.
Yeah, in
Because
any other godling's hands, that would be a great thing.
Yeah.
Well, it's really touching and sweet. With Azrael, it's like, no, no.
No, we-
belongs to me.
That's the thing. We've already talked about how in the game it has to be consent. Like you have to consent to Azrael's gift. Anyway, sorry, I got off topic. So they just dress normally. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
no, they just like so I'm imagining my sigil. I think we've talked about it before. But
like
it's
an anarchy.
it's been kind of like yeah, it's like an anarchy A with a sun, like a yellow sun, red A, and then I don't know, like white
Antlers, I believe.
antlers coming
White
off
antlers.
the A.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And so they just I mean they look like paladins.
Gotcha.
Like if you were a schlub and looked at them, you'd be like,
Oh, that's Paladin.
Mr. Policeman or Mr. Paladin Man.
Gotcha. Okay, just was interested in like laying out this visually in my mind. Okay,
Yeah.
that's all I had.
Now the petitioner robes, that's where it gets fun. No, I'm kidding.
They're nasty.
I'm not gonna say what I'm saying.
You want to join a member of our cult? Wear this. But it's only
No, it goes over your head like that. Yeah, you got it right.
Where do I put the? I guess it's to go in my mouth.
Oh wow,
God.
Jesus.
It has a ball gag, yes.
I know.
Don't judge. It's what Azrael wanted.
All right.
This is holy sacrament.
You chose this for your character. Okay.
All right. So yes,
Oh,
they,
I'm not
they,
ashamed.
they
I
move
know.
in.
Oh my.
God,
What is everyone else up to?
I want to
question.
find out more about the spaghetti people.
Yeah, I'm worried about the spaghetti people. I don't know. I don't have any idea how we defeat them.
do we learn from Azrael that basically
I will tell you.
the brilliant
yes.
trillion has now got like
Three.
three spaghetti mins on the council?
I mean, gosh, 3 spaghetti mins is an entire carbonara.
And we know that we can't really. Wow. We know we can't really manicotti. We know we can't really. I'm still thinking of pasta buns in my head. I was like, how can I get 3 plus tortellini together? Okay. Anyway, Trinity.
Tortellini.
So we know that we can't really take care of them. Like, they're super OP. Like, the last time we
Right.
tried to go against
Yeah.
them, they, like, wrecked our shit.
Yeah,
We are significantly stronger.
we are
now.
slightly stronger
Slightly stronger, not
even
significantly.
close. than what it would take to take those guys.
I feel like
Didn't we bloody them last time?
No.
no, they bloody.
They dropped me in one shot.
No, you didn't bloody him last
We
time.
never bloodied
No.
them.
No.
There's never been a point where it's been like,
No.
oh, we've almost got this.
No.
So I'm assuming, Gerlach, you brought this up to us about the spaghetti men, that you want to kill them or you're interested in them as Matthias. No, not at all.
Nope.
This was just John just saying, okay.
Yeah, I mean, Gerlach has shown an interest in tracking them down. I mean,
Okay.
We talked about this before I started following them. I was just outlining Gerlach's motives at this point.
Maybe we should start a Dominion project to figure out some weaknesses for them or something.
Right, that's what I was getting at, because it's like, go ahead, sorry.
I'd like to find out if they have a central place. I mean, I'd like to find some of them that I've known, that I've identified, and just follow to see if I can find out if they have a central hive.
Yeah, so I
Doers
assume that
outside.
we'll all have at some point met up again after Gerlach has done his family, or not Gerlach, Azrael has done his family relocation, and yeah, like as a spellcaster and understanding that Shalazar created these beings, and even though that the connection's severed, like how are they operating? Like, usually I know that when you have an ongoing spell, it usually drops your thing. Like, once you forget you relent, right? Like, it's like, oh, I forgot this thing, so they stop. So how are they operating? Is it a hive mind? They seem to communicate with each other without really.
Didn't we find 2 of them fighting each other?
Yeah.
Or was that mating?
No, they were fighting. Oh, going back of I can spell it out. They were fighting, and then the one won the spar, you could say.
So maybe that's some kind of.
So yeah, so Milana's trying
They've
to be
got a
like, there's
hierarchy.
got to be some sort of weird, I don't know. Like you said, hive. Like Gerlach is like, there's
Okay,
got to be a
so
hive.
Shalazar used to be in control of them.
Yes.
You took that away.
Yes.
Shalazar is a wizard.
Yes.
You are a wizard.
Kind of.
Can you get control?
I mean, I could try.
Good.
So, I mean, I guess I could try and do some.
And Josh,
Some
I don't
sort
know
of-
mechanically how that. I mean, if that is a Dominion thing or an influence thing that was.
So I can try.
To a point, yeah.
So here's the I could try to do. So I have a actual, maybe this is the first time I'll do an actual true spell. I have something called Seal of Regnal Dominion. So I draw a sign of pale emerald light in the air before the chosen target, subverting their will to the caster's own. While under the seal's effect, the victim is absolutely obedient to my commands, even those suicidal or repugnant. That's not great, but anyway. They will attempt to carry out instructions to the best of their ability and natural intelligence. So I don't know if, Josh, we could use that as some sort of
Do they get a save from your spells?
They do. So I can have no more thralls under the effect of the seal at once than have levels or hit dice. Lesser foes have no choice of escaping this, while worthy foes may make a spirit saving throw to resist. And another each time they receive a hateful command from me. So basically I could take over, and then they have to do a spirit saving throw. And then if I try to make them do something they don't want to do, they can do it again, making their spirit saving throw.
And so I would argue that because that is within the gifts and words that Milana has, by using, say, influence, she should be able to enact that on a larger scale.
So
Possibly, yeah.
it depends on how Josh wants to do it. So to do this, I have to.
Probably not all of them.
No, it's. This is a lesser spell. This is like gate. Like there's,
No,
so there's,
but
there's,
I
three,
mean-
there's 3 levels, and so we've never talked about this in Godbound. So as a learning thing, there are 3 levels of invocations. There's gate, way, and throne, and I only can do gate right now, which is the less. And it usually, if I want to cast it like without taking damage, it takes an hour.
But I mean, I'm just thinking like if I wanted to give all of the people in my cult the ability to fly, that's really outside of what I do. That would be really difficult
It'd
for
be
me.
impossible.
Right.
Yeah.
But if I want to give them all natural armor, that's well within my endurance word and something that I
Yeah.
could accomplish pretty easily.
Right.
And since you already have powers that are
Yeah.
do that kind of
Sorcery,
stuff,
Knowledge.
I mean, I don't have any explicit gifts that would let me give 1,000 people natural armor, but like, yeah, it's a plausible thing, and I feel like this becomes a more plausible thing with that spell.
Okay, so we're talking about this, I guess, together at some point, and I would hope Azrael's around because, like, my thing is if I can take control over maybe even. Do you want to try one that's not part of the Brilliant Trillion, or do you want me to try one?
I think we should try a schmuck one first.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
And see if we can.
So
separate.
I need
if they are
someone
a hive mind,
to.
we're screwed either way.
So in order
but-
for this to work, I will need basically the time to prepare this spell, and then somebody finding where these spaghetti mins are, or one, and then kind of luring it, keeping it like occupied while I cast the
You
spell.
mean
Essentially,
letting it kill us slowly while
no,
you try and take it over.
you could track it for a while, and as long as somebody could pick up the trail of one, and I'm looking at like either Gerlach or Brimstone. You know, if one of you could track one down, we could try and see what happens.
I mean, it takes you an hour to prepare the spell or an hour to cast
An
it?
hour to cast it.
Okay. Cool.
I mean, that's plenty of time to track.
Right. So pretty much you would have to, she has to start
Somebody
the
needs to
seals and all the kind of.
So I
all the stuff.
identified at least a couple that were not part of the Brilliant Trillion. There were various diplomats,
Yeah.
and I'll try and track one of them down.
Okay.
And I'm just going to be I'm just going to follow them until I see if they come to a central place where a bunch of purple-eyed
I could
spaghetti.
even track down the one that attacked me the first time if I wanted to, but we'll go with Gerlach because I
Okay.
got to babysit my gem child.
I could also cast it quickly, which is like one round, but it costs me effort.
Eh.
Yeah, if I don't have to spend that effort, I would prefer not to spend that effort.
It'll take a sec. Yeah.
All right, go ahead and give me a dexterity check.
We're going on a hunt for Spaghetti Man. Gonna find us a Spaghetti Man. Gonna control
I can't
his
really think of
mind.
any facts that would help me with this.
That's fine. Just tell me how much you beat it by.
So my
Met a
check is a
spaghetti
3, and I rolled a 7. So by 4.
So not much. Okay, because I was.
That's a degree.
It is, but I was.
He got it.
Yeah, he got it, but yeah.
It was not a spectacular
all right.
roll.
All right, so yeah, you are able to find one of the spaghetti men, or women, or whatever you want to call them.
Monsters.
Monsters.
Spaghetti
Monsters,
folk.
Spaghetti
The
folk,
Spaghetti folk, yeah.
walking around
Pasta boys.
one of
Pasta
the,
people.
Pasta people.
one of the one of the rivers on the west side, and then you follow them around. They seem to be doing regular errands. You
Like
could
buying
say.
apples?
Diplomat stuff.
Well, this one's not dressed as a diplomat.
Okay.
This one is bought too
It's
many
got a
pickles.
basket
Yeah.
It's
with
just got like a
bread.
basket full of
It has food and things. Yeah, it's like going shopping,
Okay.
and you
It's skipping.
Note
Got
to self.
flowers.
I
They
always
eat.
kind of view them.
But do they eat garlic bread? I like bread. Maybe we can make a connection here.
Oh my god.
They have a lot of meat in their basket.
Meat.
The lambs.
I also like meat.
Like actual
Sausages.
like actual 3 lambs in
Yeah.
the basket.
Yes.
Meh.
Yeah.
Meh.
A leg of mutton. Bullet meat.
Bullet
Bullet.
meat,
Bullet meat.
and they
There's got to be Hydra meat.
totally.
That's
We've
such a
talked about this
renewable
before.
resource. Yeah.
Just
Yes.
dropping meat everywhere because it got so much meat.
I would totally play like a normal D&D campaign where it's like you're just like monetizing monsters.
Yes.
It's
pretty
Monster
sure-
Hunter.
I'm
I
pretty sure
talked
this is almost how this game started off. Like this entire series.
Yeah.
You guys were like doing stuff like that.
Donkey burgers.
Donkey burgers and stuff.
And they finally wind up at the embassy district, and they go into a pretty nondescript building.
Nondescript.
Oh, I guess you go inside.
Well, I'll check it out. I mean, what
Yeah.
kind of building is it?
It has no markings. You could definitely tell there was a placard on it at one point, and recently was removed kind of deal.
Yeah, I'm trying to at least sneak in.
Yeah. So you go in and it's a 4-story stone building, and the person starts walking upstairs, and downstairs it's pretty empty. There's like nothing on the first floor.
There's no spaghetti people hanging out,
No.
doing spaghetti things.
No.
There's not just like a
Chatting.
writhing pile of
just-
tentacles and
Just noodling about.
There's
There's
not-
around doing this.
There's not a giant bowl of
Yeah.
spaghetti
A
sauce.
there's a-
marinara trough.
Yeah,
Yes,
exactly.
a marinara trough.
There's a
The
hot
Alfredo
tub full of
jacuzzi.
yes, thank you.
Yes.
Very nice.
Breadsticks in the corner.
Great minds, Dave. Great minds. Huh?
Pastas everywhere. Just bow tie. They're wearing bow tie pasta now. I'm sorry. I'm very tired.
Nice. And they go past the second floor, and you can tell there are people on this floor. There are
They all have purple eyes.
the couple that you do see have purple eyes. And you go up on the third floor. Now there's even more people and more like there's a whole bunch of
Hey, replicating?
papers and maps and pictures and just all strewn about the walls. And it's just papers everywhere.
Are there like thumbtacks
There
and
are
lines?
thumbtacks and lines
and red circles?
yeah, oh, sure, yes.
is there an unshaven man who looks like he's been doing this for too long, plotting
No.
things?
And he's smoking.
This is one man.
Got 1 cup of cold coffee. Putting it
Smoking
down.
a single strand of spaghetti.
I would've-
guess.
I would've loved that as a twist.
the city can see.
I would have loved that as a twist. Is
All
there's
becomes
one normal
noir.
man in this entire group, and he's just paranoid and making all these things.
You
and all
like
the purple
look into the
guys
room.
just
It's
like,
all
whatever.
black and white.
And there's smoke.
It's very noir.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'd like to just get a glimpse of what they're working on here.
Face you didn't get very much success. Okay. A lot of the faces and lines and very fine mapping going on, you can kind of get the idea that they're targeting like diplomats and higher ups.
Sure,
But you're
sure.
trying to keep the eye on the prize and not get caught, because you could these people are definitely worthy foes.
Oh yeah, yeah. I'm not gonna do anything to provoke, that they would notice that I am there.
Right.
I'm just basically hanging out in the shadows and not interfering with anybody, not making sure I give everybody a nice wide berth. Don't brush up against anybody.
Exactly.
Are there windows?
There are windows, but most of them are boarded up.
Most, but not all.
Some of them like have cracks. Like they didn't board them all the way up. kind of
Perfect.
deal.
Okay.
Trying to find shadows you can teleport out of.
Yeah, it's exactly. Well,
exactly.
actually, I don't even need shadows. I just need them not to be looking at me at that moment.
Oh, nice.
And so you go up onto the 4th floor, because this person's like just walking on up. The 4th floor is very luxurious, but it's not well kept kind of deal. Like it's very dusty, but people like kind of lounge on it or whatever. And you get to like there's this double door. It opens up so you can say like a really big boardroom, and there's a whole bunch of windows that are not boarded up. And you see
Lots of sunlight
the
coming in.
camera, and the audience would know would be Zadkiel Starcher, but Gerlach does not know this.
No, because he wasn't allowed to come in the room.
Right.
Yeah.
But you see this one guy, and you see a whole bunch of other. He's like standing in front of all the windows, and this person walks in and kind of here's lunch kind of deal. It's what he's really doing.
So
The intern
The intern.
of the spaghetti
Gerlach is going to
masters.
write a note
Okay.
that says, "I want in. Let's talk," and sign it with my G and my cat and whatever else I.
Did you say your cat?
my cat symbol
Yeah.
and whatever
He was a
else.
kitty cat killer, remember?
Yeah, it's a G, and the hook on the G is the cat nose, and then it has whiskers. Of course.
Yeah,
You know
something.
that.
course, you know it.
And then I'm going to leave that in a prominent place as I blip out.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So
you-
you're not going to hear any speech?
No.
Sorry, everyone.
Fuck you, preparation.
More of like, you want to figure out what's going on? But okay, that's fine. I don't have to tell what's going on.
Do you like the purpose of setting you out is like so I could find out where I guess I do know where they are
he
now.
doesn't give a fuck.
No, he hasn't told you.
Are you gonna tell
Sure,
us?
sure. That's why I got to come back, right?
That's why I got to come back.
Never found anything. Sorry.
All right.
Wow.
Where do they live?
Yeah, I'll pass it on.
Wow.
Kind of secrecy.
John says blue balling.
Who? What? Jeez.
Well, I can't sell them out if I'm going to join them. So
Oh my God.
Why would they let you join
They're
them?
not gonna let you join them.
You're useless to them.
no, I don't think
Do you,
so.
have
They
you
just,
told
you
any
know.
of us? Has Gerlach said any expressed interest to the group that you're like want to go join these people?
Absolutely not.
Oh my
I
god.
did see a pair of purple contacts in his room.
It's probably not related to anything.
I mean, he's going through a phase. You know.
Who knows? All right. So embassy.
So
district.
one last question.
Okay.
When I was looking at the board of the people they were replacing or planning to replace, did I recognize anybody on there as their next target?
That is a great question.
Should have stuck around for this.
Yeah, you should stick
Yeah.
around for the speech.
All right,
Fucking
because on the
speech.
whiteboard it said "our next target: and like nothing underneath it.
Or it said coming up
Today's
next
Gather-
meeting.
gather
around, my
Today-
brothers. We're going
Today's
to.
next discussion meeting is going to be about who is our next target. Don't
out.
be late.
So one of the faces, or I'll just give you a few faces. One of them
there it
is
is. I see-
definitely
I
you
see
definitely see Azrael's face up there.
Well
Buddy,
deserved.
like Buddy Christ.
Yeah, and you see a whole bunch of like you would just assume that are saints.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
You
Good
see
to know.
Azrael.
The big reveal I can't give. Whatever.
Whatever, Josh. Yeah,
Give it.
No, because he flipped away.
No,
Anyways,
it doesn't matter.
I know.
You can tell us.
You-
We
like,
wouldn't- we wouldn't have
You
flipped
could
away.
literally right now say the screen. You see girl blip out, but it goes back to.
Oh,
if
you want to do
really
the camera?
You could be
I
like
don't-
that
I don't want
if you
to.
want to do director.
It's your world.
I know.
It's your
It's fine.
scene setting.
Put it on a billboard next to our house.
I know
don't
that's
care.
right.
Yeah, it's like
No, it's fine. It's interesting.
The big reveal.
to who?
No one. I mean, no one knows it, so it
No,
can't be
yeah, it can't be
interesting.
interesting.
No, it's
We would be really interested if we knew it.
No,
Yeah,
it's interesting
geez,
that
God,
that
I'd be
Gerlach
so
left his
peaked.
hey calling card kind of deal. So
Wow.
I went in.
Yeah, so Gerlach comes back.
Just all of us out of character.
Like
John is trolling
our,
her left.
our indestructible foes, who we've been fighting for months.
I mean,
who
honestly,
have a board with a party member's face on it as a kill on a kill list, and Gerlach's like, "Yep,
You
join
know-
in that group."
honestly, that doesn't like. It's not a bad move, to be quite honest. Like, if you're looking out for yourself.
Gerlach's #1.
It'd be amazing if they decided to change location.
Plus, you're taking out saints of
been
Paler, so
compromised.
I can't see why.
I bet they'll help me take out the Pope.
Not like you losers.
What's up, Brother John?
I was like, no, I was just thinking, well, no, I'm not going to repeat it. I already said it once. You can hear it in the audio recording.
Oh,
Say it.
What is with people not saying things?
Yeah.
all of a sudden?
I was just saying, like, leaving a calling card to a conspirator's place is usually a symbol that they'll relocate. It's like they're like, oh, time to move. Somebody found
we'll
us.
see.
and left a
Or they're
calling
like,
card.
wow, they found us. We should hire him.
Or, oh, yeah,
well, I mean,
sure.
I'm a guy who snuck around in the midst of them enough to put in a calling card. That says
Literally
something.
put on the back of one of their backs, kick me,
Yeah, exactly.
Stab.
Hire me.
hire me. Here's my CV. It's
Yeah,
just
I'll-
a bunch of people's like body parts that he's collected over the years.
Yeah, I will follow one of them as they leave again, and then just communicate that to Milana with our
Where they're going. Okay.
with one
Okay.
of our voicey things.
Sure.
Don't we still the crystal thing?
God, who knows?
Or the version of the crystal thing?
But you have to like draw your runes, or unless you're going to do this as an effort.
No,
right?
I'm.
Can you do this remotely, or do they have to be there with
No,
you?
I
She
have
has
to
to be
be
there.
there. So basically, this is what I.
I thought you had to like bait them to your location.
Yeah, it says the spell, but we can flavor it ourselves. So this is whatever. Because I used to cast all sorts of mind control spells back in the day. So it's up to you how you want to do it. If I wanted to cast it slowly, it takes an hour. If I want to cast it quickly, it takes effort for
Okay.
the scene.
Yeah.
So if you're to have me take effort, then
Probably because if not, they have to like. You have to be like preparing, and they have to somehow bring the person.
sure
to
I
you.
cast it.
Okay, so you guys meet this schmuck in an alley.
What
Yeah.
schmuck who could kill us all?
Yeah.
What does this look like?
I mean,
Wait, everybody's.
who's
I
all
don't know.
coming
At
with
least
us?
Milan and Gerlach.
I was going to say, I got to babysit.
If you want
Yeah.
me, I'm there. If you want me, I'm
I mean,
there.
Yeah.
if you want, we can have Tulio babysit.
You have Tulio.
Tulio's honestly probably pretty good. at
Would
that.
you?
Yeah, just
Would you host a gem at your weird sex palace or
Yeah,
whatever?
it's Let me put it this way: it is a weird sex palace behind closed doors.
Okay.
But like, there's so many
All the
kids
doors are
running around
closed.
that they like.
Yeah, just don't open the doors.
Just
Yeah.
open it.
Okay.
I mean, to be fair, there's a bunch of kids there, man.
Like it's probably probably have a pretty good preschool program.
Now, honey,
let-
there's that room at the end of the hallway. You know, you don't open that door if the red light's showing underneath of it. You know.
No, like
Yeah,
you
I'll
just
let-
teach your kids to knock.
Yeah.
And not be little fucking savages.
I'll let Jem hang out with Uncle Tulio.
Uncle
and, you know, and you know.
Yeah.
Tulio,
Cousin
I think Tulio
Tulio.
legitimately would be good at
Okay,
that.
sweet.
Cool.
Plus, he can teach her something useful.
Sure. Yeah.
She can
What's,
get. She
what's
can
more
get a-
useful than like
she can get
self-defense
a normal
moves?
kid education. She can learn what 2 + 2 is.
I still don't know what 2 + 2 is, but I know that a lot of gold is a good thing.
That's right. All right.
All right, so is everyone there?
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
sure. I'll
So
be there.
it doesn't look like. So I'm casting this very quickly. It doesn't look like. It doesn't. It's like I don't have time to like actually draw all the runes and stuff. So basically, kind of like how we've seen the Death Sky stuff happen. It's the same inkiness comes out, but it shoots out quickly down to the ground and then up. You know, and like goes into.
So is this
someone's
person
vein.
like a low-level diplomat or something? And do we?
It doesn't even have to be a
It
diplomat.
is. It's just people.
It's
This
just people.
is a spaghetti.
Yeah, like a
intern.
lot of people, those people that you saw,
They're
on foot,
nobodies.
They're just they look like normal people.
Or even at this moment, they're still nobodies.
So you see the blackness crawl up them, and then basically a sigil happens
Oh, that's sweet.
on their forehead, and then sinks into their skull. I don't think you have to. I think that just happens, right? Like I can
Unless they're
ever.
worthy foe, right?
Oh yeah, they're worthy foe. So he has to make a spirit saving throw.
He's a nobody. I heard it
I
myself.
know, but I rolled a 16, which even nobody's that would be good enough for.
Yeah.
So he doesn't even.
No, but you can try again. So you do this, and you kind of
I
you
have-
see him.
Yeah, I'll do it one more time. I'll try.
All right,
I'm probably out of effort.
you're full up.
Oh
again.
yeah, okay. So I'm down to 2 now.
Oh my god, nat
He passed.
20.
Wow.
Keep firing away.
Yeah, and I saw
I
that.
guess I'll commit
I
effort
was like,
again.
whoa.
Yeah.
I was like, dang.
Is this for the day or for the scene?
Why can't I
See.
have rolls
Okay,
like
there we
that?
go.
Is there
A
anything
2.
we can do to help?
No.
No.
But
Just be patient.
So like, what's the anime sequence that looks like? Like you're trying, and you did it the third time.
I mean, how is he resisting
Yeah,
it?
like,
how
as-
you tell me how he's resisting
Sure, yeah.
it.
The first one, like the symbol goes up, and they kind of like, just kind of their heads goes, and the symbol is the.
Oh,
they're
because he
not-
can split apart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the first one they split apart and breaks the symbol. So now they're like,
Boom, boom, harder and harder.
yeah.
I
The second
try.
one they split again, and then but the third one they're unable to split
wraps
more.
it.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
And now they are
Under my control.
like a tree of spaghetti.
Mm-hmm.
Oh god, this is horrifying.
Yeah.
So he's absolutely obedient to my commands. They will attempt to carry instructions to the best ability and natural intelligence.
How long does this last?
It doesn't say. It says if not resisted, the seal's effect remain until dispelled or dropped by the caster.
So it's permanent, but she pretty much she just has a limit of how many people she can control at
So,
once.
and I guess that the more like he would resist stuff that he obviously does not want to give up.
Right.
So I guess this is the interrogation time, guys. This is when we're gonna get some questions out of this person. So, what's our first?
Yeah, Gerlach, what's your first question?
No, Gerlach doesn't get to ask any question.
Wow.
All right.
Girl, I guess.
My first question is, I don't know. What do you guys? I mean, I want to know if they operate under hive mind.
Yeah, like
You
can
want
you,
them to go back into a person form first, because they don't quite have a mouth in this form.
Oh, I need you to talk. I say that to him.
Oh, and they go.
And the mouth is like a stuffed shell.
Yeah.
So I want to know, did you start out as a normal person and then become like this? And if so, how?
We're starting.
Do
A lot
you
of-
are you naturally a human or are you some sort of amalgamation of other things?
I thought we already knew they're test tube babies.
Yeah.
I remember just being as I am now.
Okay. What are you? That's when he has an existential crisis.
Yeah.
What am I?
He's like,
I'm cursed.
I am what you'd call a superior life form.
Who told you that? Is that something you just know?
We all came to believe that. We've all observed it.
Are you operating under a hive mind? know what that-
Yeah, I was trying to think if he knows what it is. I think they've been existing enough to know that. No.
Okay, so good. So no one is alerted right now that I'm controlling this person. This one. That was my first. I was like, once I control this
shit.
guy, it's like,
Yeah.
oh shit, they all know that this happened.
Mm-hmm.
Who's here with me right now?
Sounds like everybody.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Yeah.
Sounds like, what's your connection with my mask? Because the last time I encountered these things,
Oh,
they
yeah.
tried to
Oh, yeah,
communicate
so-
with
Just
John
imagine everything that
telepathically.
Yeah,
everybody
Jog-
asks, I re-ask
yeah,
to the so we save time.
He looks at you, and Joggy's like, "Hey, he's talking to me.
Yeah, well, what's he say?
We're like the same."
Oh, how so?
That's too, baby.
What? You're obviously both not. Well, you're a parasite, and this thing's like actually has its own body, right?
Yeah, I'm unlucky, it seems.
Oh,
And so yeah, this person's like, yes, we are. I guess you could say a derivative from what you have worn.
oh, so it's like it's like a split in species,
Put
or
it in
whatever,
anime
subspecies
terms.
and whatever.
They're Chobits, and you were Angel.
Yeah.
Angelic
Yes,
later
yes,
Chobits.
yes.
It's yeah, okay.
Yes,
never mind.
exactly.
Milana,
Yes.
can you ask them if there's like a finite number of them or if they know how
Yeah.
to replicate themselves?
Do you guys procreate, replicate?
Recruit.
Hmm. We do not.
Is there like a rush week or?
Exactly. You come to the fraternity a week before before school comes in.
Taking notes.
Yeah. No. We were just created, but we do not know how many of us are out there.
Okay.
However, there are ways we've learned to make more of us.
Yeah.
Oh, geez. What have you been doing?
How does that work?
Are all the babies as powerful as the adults?
So yeah, it's like
So first
we,
off, what are you doing?
Yeah, it's
Or
like,
is it like
we
a
have not
weakening power level?
we have not secured everything, but there is this group called the 10.
Oh my God, they're molding each
They're gonna
other.
mold each other. Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, that's how you. Yeah, you can do.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
if they ask nicely, I can knock a couple of them up.
Oh my God!
And then sever the
Whoa.
line.
It'd be kind of fun.
I giveth and I taketh away.
What is your goal?
To prove that we are truly superior and get rid of all that is not.
Why?
You are all just cattle to us.
Man, that's
That cattle
racist.
word again.
Brimstone like kind of thinks for a minute. He's like, wait, parasite on my head. This thing's parasite is a head. Oh my God, are you parasites like replacing people's heads with yourselves and you're just taking over human bodies like with weirdness and stuff?
I say that.
I believe so.
You believe so.
Well, you're
Yeah,
not. You're
yeah.
talking to someone that's too low to give you the definitive answer.
Right. And Brimstone's like mind blown. Like, that's so weird. That could have been me. I could be like a spaghetti monster thing. Or
What?
whatever.
Should I ask about what their weaknesses now?
Sure.
What are your guys' weaknesses?
Are you weak
Do you
to
like the
water?
sunlight, water, fire?
Do you have a
If
comic
you're
book
asking
weakness?
for
Yeah.
my reference to the series or
Yeah,
whatever,
I don't remember.
they do
based on
not
my
have
anime.
any
I didn't think
weaknesses.
so.
Their
We are
molecular
superior
for a
structure was
reason.
like they could be from protein to straight up just like
Right.
as
They're
hard as
referencing some anime or show or something.
So
right.
yes, it's like we have no weaknesses.
This is why
thus
we're
we are superior.
The only reason why I'm worried about this series thing is because I know what happens later, and I'm like, they get uber power.
Don't tell me these things. Okay.
I'm living my dream. Okay.
Going. Anybody else have any questions?
There. So, are they held together with magic now, or are they just like natural creatures?
No, you've already learned this before. They are natural creatures.
Who are you-
Actually,
who's your?
Okay.
If they have a weakness, if they don't have a human host body, they're practically worthless.
Right, but
they die.
are beyond that now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
I have a question.
Sure.
Have any of them died
Ooh, that's a great question.
since they've
Mm.
been freed?
Let's roll a percentile.
And if so, how?
Oh, nope.
He sure isn't resisting. It's like he wants to tell us
No.
all of this.
None of them.
Well,
have
you're
that?
controlling him, so I'm just letting
I mean,
Yeah,
basically,
but
unless
basically,
if it's not a harmful
Right.
request, he's
Yeah.
in.
because he still views, even though he is trapped, I would say the justification for him not resisting is because he may be trapped, but he knows them as a whole is superior to everyone. So it's like,
What's
still
worse
gonna-
is going to happen?
yeah.
Yeah.
Would you be willing to go to one of Azrael's 12-step meetings and tell the council that?
12 steps. Sorry. I do not know what you talk about. He doesn't know what the hell you're talking
No,
about.
I don't know. I mean, but I only know in very vague terms what happens at those meetings. Like,
Do
I know he
you-
goes to a meeting, there's people there, he comes back.
Azrael, do you want people to know about these purple-eyed creatures and beings?
Golly gee willikers. If I am the one to bust the secret, yes. No, I'm serious.
To take the credit for it, of course.
Yes, but
Lana literally rolled
Plus,
her
plus
eyes.
you can finger more people in the Trilliant, right? Be like,
Yeah.
you're a weird monster, you're a weird monster, you're a weird monster. Get out.
but then they'll turn spaghetti and kill us all in the meeting.
But I mean, you can also say, did your people kill Lord Acteon?
Of course.
Yeah.
That's mighty fine work.
I mean, I knew it.
Wait,
Are
did
we
you guys
recording
kill
this?
Lord Acteon and what?
Are we recording this?
I don't know how to do
What do
that.
you mean by recording?
Like, do we have a tape recorder?
Oh.
No.
Where's Chad Eyes when we need him?
Your
Yeah.
knowledge, though, so you should have miracles to.
Chad.
I know. I have basically eidetic
I
memory.
wish that was his
Your,
actual
Um,
name.
your
it
skill
is-
with murder is very impressive.
No. My question. Yeah. Are you
I
guys
get your
working with the beasts
autograph?
of the Night Alliance?
Sometimes alliances are required to deal with some obstacles, but they'll become subservient as well.
Can you turn people into whatever you are?
I cannot, but perhaps others can.
They have a phone number.
So that's not a definitive answer.
Yeah.
And you could do another dot line of like maybe after they figure out the 10 technology, it may enable them to do so
Okay.
easily.
We cannot let this.
How close are you guys to enveloping the 10?
What stage are you in your plan? Yeah.
We've
For-
only just begun.
We've
It's
only
okay.
Because
just
it literally,
begun.
Lord Acteon died not even 24 hours ago, and
Yeah.
then Zedkiel Starcher gave the command
Who's
that
your
night.
next target? He locks eyes with
No,
Azrael.
yeah,
Is this something you would resist?
Are you guys going after Tulio?
they
He-
don't
you
know.
have
He
no
doesn't know idea when you say
Yeah.
that.
Okay, that's
He's
good.
like
Who's your next
you know,
target?
he looks at Azrael and is like, there is him and others that need to.
So, just to clarify, you would kill me and replace me with one of you?
No, we just need to make sure that the people are not supported by the saints.
People are not supported. Like, the cattle people?
Yes.
They're trying to get rid of people who would protect. They have no idea how terrible you truly are.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
My gosh, I fit that so well.
Gross. You're so gross.
I just want to give him a phone number.
He has all your contact information. I cannot do anything with this right now. I cannot move.
Do you guys have names? Like, actual, not the names of the people you're taking over, but like,
What do you
what do
refer
you-
to yourself as?
yeah, what do you call each other?
Well,
Is it?
no. We had no names, but we had to take upon the culture that we are in, and now we go by names that you're used to.
What's your name?
What's their name?
Elon.
Oh, that's pretty good. That is very good.
That's very.
Elon.
Yeah, his name. My name is Elon.
There's another one named Tesla.
Musk.
Yeah, that's very good. I like that. Any other questions or anything like that?
We've been calling you Spaghetti Man. What's your preferred?
What's your preferred nomenclature?
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep calling
I
him
guess-
Spaghetti Man.
Yeah.
We, from our original creator, we took in the name The Project.
Oh, I want to know about your original creator. What was going on with that? Like, what was the plan there before you guys?
Until we were free one day.
Until you were free, yeah.
Yes, we were just automatons to him.
I see.
I've created a bad problem.
And
Oh, no,
how did you get free of your original maker?
Well, I was out doing something by command, and then I had my own thoughts.
Would you want to go back? I mean, did you like your master?
That sounded like a pretty good deal.
I think
If were you,
I
I'd
think
wanna go
Milana's
back.
winning the game.
No, it is interesting to have your own thoughts and to be able to have your own will. And if we are able to truly be the superior beings, then we can do other things and make a proper world for us.
I would just like to say right now, I bestowed free will upon you.
Do you just say that?
Yes.
You know, it would be really trolly
What?
if you made Chalazar remember how to control these guys.
Oh,
I could.
You
but
could.
But right now, I'm saying
You could fix this problem.
you
I
totally
could.
could.
It would be a whole different
I
problem.
think it's interesting that you see it as a problem.
I could.
Because
listen,
you are one of the cattle.
Maybe.
Yeah,
You
no,
are. You are.
No, I bestowed free will upon
Go
you.
ahead and roll a charisma with a +4 bonus.
Like, he straight up just goes, I don't believe you. Like, prove it.
Oh, the +4 bonus.
So you get +4 to your roll.
So I rolled 15 + 4, 19, and my
Oh,
charisma check is 7.
Oh my god. Okay. They look to you and they're like, I believe it's a custom to say thank you.
You're welcome. Remember me.
This must be why I'm in your servitude now.
This is correct.
Well, I see it only fitting. However, I wish to have my own thoughts still then.
So, out of curiosity,
Yes.
talking to Spaghetti Man, I think.
Or
Elon.
whatever, yeah.
Elon.
Let's say that theoretically, I was not in opposition to you. I don't know. Never mind.
No.
You want me to
Try
ask
get
it? Yeah, I mean, I could ask it.
Yeah, go ahead. Do it, Gerlach.
So, just out of curiosity, wiping out the saints and taking over the church and all that. Let's say that didn't seem like a bad idea if someone wanted to help you with that. It's basically what you want to do.
Kinda, yeah.
Well, that would be useful to a point,
Mm,
but at some point, you would have to be cattle as well.
mm. No.
How far down the road are we talking?
I like
As
it.
you can clearly tell, he is not one of the diplomats because he would have
Yeah.
spun that a different way.
Yeah.
I don't mind getting milked, but I ain't no cattle. No
Shut
offense.
the hell up,
Cattle.
man.
You're the
Like,
stud.
like this whole conversation is just offensive, you guys.
You're not the cattle.
Which,
You're the stud that fucks all the cattle.
hell, man.
What?
Like I'm a real boy.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So like,
I'm a real boy.
Well, I try not to get too offended when you talk about disparagingly about devils.
I don't do that.
It's definitely happened.
I've never done that.
It's 100% happened.
No.
I don't know. I don't remember.
No. I don't do that because I'm not a racist piece of shit like Azrael.
This is very true.
Wow.
So Milana's of two minds right now. So this is an internal dialogue with Milana where
Okay.
she's like, one, she wants to become their
Queen. They will not.
I mean, again, I'm thinking it's an influence project.
yeah, I think it's a Dominion thing, right? Or
I mean, you can do it
influence.
temporarily with influence, as I understand it.
Yeah.
But if you want it to be and then if someone comes along and opposes that,
Yeah.
then then it becomes an influence fight. But you can dominion it and kind of make it happen.
I will say now, you do not have enough influence to take over the whole.
No, I
project.
only have 4 influence.
But we could do it as a group.
Yeah.
We have
You have
20
20.
influence as a group. That's a lot of Dominion.
That is a lot of Dominion.
That's a lot of impossible things.
Right. I guess.
And we're asking to take over 1,000 mines.
a lot of people. Yeah.
Six-
So
60
I
plus.
guess. So I guess in theory, if you all use your influence, you could take over the project. However, I would probably lean on what the book suggests for an impossible thing. There has to be a quest associated with it,
A quest?
like an adventure.
Well, if we go take over their 10 operation,
Yeah, it's just pretty much if this is what you guys want to do, because we're almost out of time. If this
Yes.
is what you want to do, I can establish an adventure for next time to make it so you can enact the impossible.
So basically laying it out on the line so Milana will turn to the rest of the group and go, look, I have now planted the seed of, like, I am truly the one that gave them free will. We can use this as leverage as, hey, we blessed you with this ability to think for yourselves, or I did, but these are my companions. We need to keep, this group needs to stay safe until whatever you want to do, whatever you want to do with us.
I just really want to help them.
I know, and
honestly.
they can honestly really help us with all of our causes right now. especially any overthrowing of Paylor. Or...
Big fan. What you're doing? Killing saints.
And in the meantime, we can
Well,
also work on figuring out a way to dismantle. And essentially, if we get control of their operation of the 10, we could.
Well, they don't have the 10. They were going to try to do.
Yes.
Well, and okay, out of character.
Yeah.
If we could help them round up the 10 and help unlock the ability to become
Be a
spaghetti
little
people.
replicant.
Not, I mean,
I can build a flaw in their systems, is what I can also try
not
to
to
do.
toot my own horn, but I mean, I can make it so they don't need the 10. They can just start having their own babies.
Yeah, but I like the point that if they get the 10, they'll
guess.
be able to figure out how to make recruits instead of just.
I think 1,000 is a lot, and I think 2,000 is too many.
Okay. Yes.
I mean, looking at the table for Dominion, I mean, the base one cost project is 1,000 people.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, making more of them just gives this thing a multiplier.
This is what I want them to do. So
Yeah, but
basically,
we'll
what we can do
continue
is we
to
can
earn
leverage right now.
influence.
How we'll help them figure out getting the 10 because Azrael has influence. He's been, whatever. And then we get them what they want, but they have to help us in return. And then they can do what they will. But we're obviously going to prevent a over-rising of them that we couldn't handle, essentially.
I don't trust that we can do that.
You don't think so?
No, I think they're too powerful.
So
I mean, if there are,
I think if
several-
our project is mind control,
right, if
Yes.
you want to take them
it's
over,
mind control.
because
Yeah.
they're a higher faction, so pretty much I had to go look, but it's like 16, or at least 16 influence, if not more. So it'd be a lot
We
of.
got 16.
We've got
I know
16.
you have 20, so but you also have to go on an adventure, which I will figure out.
I
for next
think
time.
that's what we should do then. We should
I
take
think
them
our
in as
adventure.
ours.
I think our adventure could be rounding up to 10 for them.
something like that.
something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, I'll figure it out for next time.
But
What do
that's
you think, John?
What do you think, John?
You've been kind of quiet.
Yeah.
I mean, you'd have to pitch in for this
They
to
would
work.
definitely, I say Brimstone, they would definitely be helpful in at least,
They wanna
keeping
kill
gems
Shalazar.
safe.
They do
Yeah.
want to kill Shalazar.
They
or
do wanna kill-
They at least
They
would be
know of.
willing.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah,
I think
because I don't think they have a particular sense of. They don't feel particularly good towards Shalazar, so I think they would definitely help with taking him down. I was just trying to think of.
What Brimstone would think.
Yeah, I think he would be. He's kind of indifferent towards them. They're dangerous, but
Are you okay with mind controlling an entire species?
that's fine. There's the parasite spaghetti men. They're mind controlled to begin with.
Yeah, I mean, they're-
like they just kind of gained sentience because of Melania's, interference with Shalazar's control.
Because of our group's random dickery.
I feel like they would feel most endangered because of Shalazar, though, because he is their creator and probably knows the best way to take them down. And now that he's lost control of them, who knows what he's going to do
I
to
mean,
them?
he could be doing the same
And
thing.
that could be one thing we could spin towards them to even
Yeah.
urge them to help us in some way.
from
So
Newek's
you're okay with
perspective,
it?
Newek's perspective is that he can't defeat these, and that's not good.
That's
Yeah.
pretty scary.
And
It's very scary.
and
We can't ignore
like,
them.
Yeah, and so mind controlling them is defeating them.
yeah.
We turn an impossible foe into an ally.
Ally. Yeah.
I mean, and it depends on how we define that mind control. Whether it is
Right.
literally like
yeah.
you're the hive mind now, or whether it's more of like a dominate.
Yeah,
Well, that was
sure.
the thing I was thinking is because of my parasite has a direct link with these parasites. I was like, what if I became the hive mind? But
I genuinely do not trust Milana with all this power.
right.
Come on.
that's Milana's only defense. Come on.
Literally, I've been helping. All I do is give to this team. Give.
You have been saying for 10 years that if you find better meat shields, you will get rid of us.
I have never said that out loud to you or
This is-
anybody.
This is a session of I've never said that. I've never.
Unless
said
you like walked by one day when I was like talking out loud to my skeleton and you heard.
I am 100% certain my sense motive was higher than your bluff for about 8 of those years.
I don't know about that. We both had pretty high charisma scores.
Cool. So it sounds like figuring out some way of pretty much controlling the project for next time.
Yeah, so we're all talking to each other, and
Yeah.
then we all just like look back at Elon, and then we all look back at each other and just nod.
All right, sweet. And I think with that, We will say our goodbyes and then take a break for Table
Bye-bye.
Talk.
I'll be the same.
Thanks for watching. Stick around for Table Talk. You can find me, Josh Long, at EvilDMJosh on Twitter, and the show at Tales_Mauxferry, and you find a whole bunch of other great shows at Geekspective. And also thanks to the Don't Split the Podcast Network for hosting us.
Yeah.
And I'm Brother John. Can you find me?
Yes. Just look down.
Crow_guy. Monochrome.
Well, thanks for helping them. Sheesh.
You're
All right.
welcome.
All right, is it my turn?
Yeah. Your
turn.
Okay. Yeah, go on to Twitter and type in @RocketOrca. That's me. Also go to my website, rocketorca.com, to see my portfolio and all the stuff I work on and also all the shows I'm on. And go to Geekspective.com as well, because that also has my show, Shapeshift, which should be coming out this Thursday. Should be the end of Casketland. Also, Monday nights, I am playing Zwahinder on Adam Kobol's channel. I think it's twitch.tv.
/Adam Kobold.
Thank you, Josh, because I can never remember anything. Also, listen to Red Mage, Blue Mage, because that is a Magic the Gathering podcast. And I'm running out of breath, so now it's time for John's turn.
Crossways GM, not doing anything. Bye.
I always...
Is that Baja Blast not hitting you like it used to?
Bob.
Running down the caffeine.
Hey, I'm Chris.
Hi, I'm Dave. I'd tell you more about me, but I've enrolled into the Witness Protection Program. Everything I would tell you would just be a lie.
Wow. And with that, we will see you guys in 5 minutes or less. See ya.
I have a big head.
Oh
What
my
was that
God.
one table that you sent us, John?
Oh,
That was,
wow. Yeah, it was a Kickstarter that was remarkably like our table we've used.
yeah.
Oh, this. That we
Except it's
saw the
like-
legs
it's-
off.
You can like make it bigger or smaller as you need. And
Yeah,
it's got like
it's
pegs that
portable.
you screw in and everything. Yeah. it looks
Whatever.
pretty-
What the fuck?
What was
That's
that?
getting jacked
Why?
in.
Oh, like
Oh.
the
Like in the
Matrix.
Matrix.
Are
Like,
we live?
are you
Yeah,
excited?
Oh, shit.
Are you excited for
scared
the
us
new
all.
Matrix?
God, it sounded like a
Matrix
dog getting
4?
hit.
Yeah. No.
Ow, stop.
Sorry,
Chris.
Rudy.
That's-
Sorry.
It's not even a joke.
We're
Matrix
live,
Did we
man.
edit Table
Ye-
Talk?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry, Rudy.
Rudy,
He
are
hits
you
me
excited
again.
for Matrix 4?
What the fuck is Matrix 4? No, I'm not
I
excited
haven't
about
watched
it.
There's a
the
fourth
second or
one.
third one.
Don't
But
worry about
The
it.
second one's okay. You can forget the third one.
Third one's
I did see footage of them filming it.
Me
in-
too.
I think it was like in
What
Seattle.
is it?
Jumping
Is
off the
it?
building.
It's not Neo anymore, right? It's
is.
like-
probably some.
I saw no,
Why?
it's still Neo.
It's still
Um,
Neo.
I saw a lot of movies way too young, but something about the Matrix like genuinely scarred me a little bit.
Yeah, it's the fucking
Your
bug in your
parents are
stomach.
terrible.
It's
The
like the
bug was-
existential dread and like
The first-
nothing I know
The
is real.
The
Yeah.
first one
Yeah.
carries a very specific tone that the other two don't carry. The other
Yeah.
two are more of just action.
This was like very. I watched Matrix, and I remember just feeling very hollow inside, and I
Yeah,
was like, "What's the
exactly.
point of existence? I'm 12
Yeah.
years old, and I
Yes.
don't want to. I don't know anymore."
I had that at like 6.
Because your parents
my
are
God.
terrible.
I was
Terrible.
like,
How much
terrible
older am I
parents.
than you?
no,
You're what?
I'm 22 right now.
Oh yeah, and I'm gonna be 32. So we're like 10 years apart.
Yeah.
Again,
right?
I'd
like
like to.
6 or 7, right?
Yeah, something like that. Maybe even younger.
I was watching. The girl and I watched Pirates of the Caribbean, the first one,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and I was like, I saw that when it first came out when I was 5 or
I have
6.
really good memories of
And
that
she was
movie.
like,
It was-
I was.
Is
It
it
was
still good?
excellent.
14?
Yes,
I should
it
watch
holds
it.
up. Yeah, she was like 22.
God, Chris.
No,
Around
no.
the grave.
She was 13. Yeah.
I mean, you were 6 and she was
Oh,
13.
sorry. She was 10 or 11.
Okay.
Mm.
I mean, whatever.
I'd like to point out again that when we first started playing together, you guys to me were Chris's age.
I know. I was 23, 22. So,
Mhm.
okay.
Not
well,
Dave though. Dave was still old.
I was
Yeah.
22. You were not 20.
No, because like I had started working
I'm
at
23.
the.
I was 23.
I had started working at the library
Mhm.
when I was 21, 22. And I didn't start playing until 22, 23.
Anyway,
Anyway, we're old. Getting
It's
older.
fun playing
Just-
with people.
just saying.
I'm-
Building relationships.
Mhm.
That's what it's about.
I bet people can tell that we've been playing together for fucking decade. Or you guys more.
We're strangers.
I've
Yeah, we were
known-
playing longer than a decade because we were playing your games.
Yeah, we
prior.
played Mutants Masterminds for a couple
I've been
of
playing
years.
games
yeah.
with 4 of the people in this room since before my balls dropped.
Wow.
Wow.
Well, yes, we've been playing longer than 18 months.
Oh, wow.
Hey,
Last
at
week.
least you admitted that they dropped.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you had to show me.
Whoa.
Dave, I would show you anything.
Look what happened, Dave. Look.
So games, am I right?
Yeah.
Games are
Oh, you guys
great.
will talk about the Matrix for 45 minutes, but I bring up testicles, and
gonna
now
be
we have to
honest-
change
I'm
subject.
going to be honest. This project thing gives me anxiety.
You mean the spaghetti mints?
Yeah, I just genuinely like.
Why?
No,
it
they're
doesn't
just
give me anxiety.
they're too strong.
It's
Very
fine.
strong.
Look, we can talk our way out of anything.
We cannot. I keep
don't-
not if I keep rolling 4s.
Well, get fucking better at rolling
Well, then you
goddamn
rolled a
dice,
natural
Chris.
20. Yeah, the very next roll, you rolled a natural 20.
That's true.
Yeah, I see nothing but positives. I mean, I'm admiring their murder skills and thinking.
I like the fact that I have this like godlike power over them now.
Yeah, that's the part that
See, I
gives me
think
anxiety.
I think you are overestimating how much. I don't think my read on the room was he was like, oh, well, that's nice, thank you, but it's not like Lord Jesus, Milano.
No, I know that.
Yeah,
But I could also give back their fucking original master his stuff.
So
Who
it's a
says I
threat.
have control, though?
honest to
Better
God.
control than what we got going on right now.
Honest to God, I mean, so many of our goals are their goals also.
Truth.
They hate
It
Shalazar.
is.
They want
It's-
to wipe out the church.
The only thing I don't like about it is that they're gonna do them better than us and more powerfully than us.
Not only that, but they're
Not if we're with them.
They are extremely organized too, which
Look,
is a
We
scary thing.
are.
If we're with them, we are
fucking
bringing
idiots.
them down a level. We are not improving their game plan.
Oh, I totally see this on the first day. It's like, hey, could you guys get us some takeout things?
Like we would like.
Like,
It's like, but we
Can you
have
bake
murder
cookies?
plans.
Can you bake the cookies I need for my awakened children, please?
Exactly.
It's like, but we have important work. Nope. Cookies.
Cookie. Here's the recipe.
And the one thing is I feel
We don't
like
trust you to make it without this recipe.
they have, despite being in the beginning their plans, they have been very fruitful in their plans. And I just feel like they're already stronger than us. I would
yes,
Yeah.
say.
wholeheartedly.
But because of that, if we're helping them, it's like they'll always be one step ahead of us. Almost, it feels
no,
like.
hell no.
I don't know, man.
how do you
They-
see us surpassing them?
We will.
Drop a meteor on the planet.
like this?
Already done once.
Like
do it
this
again.
one we met that was like the weakest that we could find at the moment for this mind control experiment is the weakest, but he's a worthy foe. So it's like, who knows
Look,
the others
Azrael.
up the higher
I said Ezreal.
the
That's
rankings.
fine.
Open your
And-
tiny mind
And
to the
beca-
possibilities.
outside
I
game
accept
and
the
being a little bit of
possibilities.
insight into what this whole theming of these parasites are, and I know what they're capable of based on the thing that they're based off of. I'm like, these things are going to get really scary after a
well,
while.
what's-
Jet fuel.
I guess what's the alternative? We can't defeat them in combat.
Okay, just to be clear here, they're monsters. There is no reason to believe that the entire colony of them is going to continue leveling up above us.
Yeah, there's gonna
Like
do it
any
with or
other,
without us.
like any
Based
other.
on the faction game, they would level as a faction because they're getting more influence in Mauxferry.
But my point being is that they are not. You know, it's like if you're suddenly going to go, well, those hobgoblins almost beat us at level 4. At level 20, they're really going to be beating us.
Yeah, so far I have not changed the stat block on the project members.
No, but he also hasn't changed the stat block on us. Jesus
Why?
Christopher.
Because your first leg is, or your front leg's taller.
I was always like that.
Oh, weird. Anyways, what were you saying, Dave? Yeah, I haven't changed. You guys' stat blocks have been changing. At
I've
least.
got a
I've
new
changed.
word.
I mean, the idea that like
You do?
they aren't going to keep leveling up is
No.
fine,
New gift.
but they're already
Sorry.
above us, and we're done leveling up essentially.
You have maybe one more level.
Maybe,
Yeah.
but like,
right now. I mean, I don't think we're going to finish all of our goals in Mauxferry
Oh,
by the
no.
time this season's
Oh,
over.
absolutely
no,
not.
absolutely not.
no, but I mean, we'll all be dead. Yeah.
No.
No. We've gotten by worse.
So
I mean, I totally see your point, John, and I agree with you that they're too powerful and they're going to get worse.
Yeah.
But if we can't defeat them now, like I don't see a better alternative than controlling them.
Well, here's the thing: is like,
I don't think we're gonna end up controlling them.
So
no, we're not. And what's going to happen is we're going to get them to 10. They're going to get the molds, whatever. Somehow with that, I am going to try and do something that where they go to try to replicate. Don't listen to me, Josh.
Fine.
Some sort of replication
needs to
thing
know.
where basically it's like my plan. Milana's plan is there's some way to undo this, and if they try to mold themselves, they're a parasite. I'm gonna put a virus in them. I'm gonna have to do some fucking research, and that's what Milana's plans are going to be after we like do our adventure to like help them and gain like mind control over them. Is after that, it's like how can I use knowing that their goal is to replicate themselves using these molds, using what the 10 has done. How do I fuck that up?
Right.
So 2 things I feel like are going to happen here. One, Josh is not going to let us have the super-powered project guys.
Well,
He's just not
no,
gonna
if you're going to use influence, if
can.
you're pooling all your influence to take over the project, it will happen.
Really?
That's how the
But-
fucking domain and influence
but I
works.
feel like
However,
you
from
would-
how I understand with influence works, we can't pull our influence back later. Though.
Yeah, if you pull it back later, you're fucked.
Yeah.
So it's
Well,
like
I mean, we could
in.
pull it back and then
Can we
like give
slowly
him back to
repla-
Salazar. We could do that.
Can we slowly like replace it with Dominion? Is
Yes,
that how that works?
yes, you can.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, that's my overarching goal theory is if there's a way that they are making themselves, there's a way to unmake them. And so I will research magic, blah, 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 try and figure out some sort of way to unravel them as they try to replicate themselves and just fucks them all up.
Okay.
But we can do that when we want to implement that.
So that's a solid plan, and I think your plan's not bad. I don't think your plan's bad.
Mm-hmm.
However, I feel like now that we have that one solidified, it'd be beneficial to think of alternatives.
Oh,
as
yeah,
well.
definitely.
For
'Cause I
example,
could
like
fuck up.
we know how to identify these things, and it'd be beneficial also just to expose them and then let other people help stamp them out in some way.
We can't. If we're
I
going
mean-
to take them over, we're not going to expose them.
Yeah, I'm saying like that's
Oh, like-
one.
like
this is
second-
like
okay,
another
like
option.
plan
Yeah,
B.
plan B.
Plan B. It'd be like
Okay,
if we
sorry.
like if we expose them and then had other factions help to like because obviously their existence is not beneficial to the
Oh,
more
no.
powerful people.
Hell no.
They will want to get rid of these things. So
Yep.
that's another option is to try to expose them and get evidence of their existence and then like be like, hey, look out for these things and see what happens, and
Yeah.
then go from there.
Another option
I know you really like them.
is they have really cool powers and they're really good at murdering. And so, that seems like something that you could like absorb and put in your own repertoire, and then you'd be friends with them, and maybe they'd even follow you around.
Mm-hmm.
Just a thought.
Lots
Okay.
of options.
I'm
What?
trying to think of what other force in this game could knock these guys off their rocker.
A literal god, not a
We're
demigod.
it.
They're gods.
Literal god.
Probably God. Imploring,
Vecna.
imploring gods and other like turning like the Armarians, Palar, all those forces haven't been focused on the project.
My next big thing is just Vecna. Like I would implore,
So
bring upon
Yeah, I don't think I've ever showed a god on camera.
only
No.
avatars
only the
Yeah.
avatars.
and archdevils.
Yeah.
And godlings.
Right.
So I'm
Well,
thinking.
and the god of thieves.
Sure.
But he's like, so the gods have tiers.
Yeah,
3.5,
yes.
and
He
he's like
was-
a tier 1.
he
He
was
was
a
a
low tier,
punk ass
yeah.
god of
I mean, Maya
thieves.
Henny was on camera.
Yeah, but she's a demigod, I believe.
Yeah, she was a demigod.
or a
of-
lesser goddess.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Lesser deities are nothing to fuck with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now we're lesser deities.
I mean,
no,
we-
we're not. We are below lesser deities.
I don't know
Oh,
who
no.
you are.
I'm pretty sure. we're-
Yeah, I was like, I think you guys are demigods.
Yeah.
If you look at the D&D stat blocks,
Mm.
it is demigod. I forget the whole, but basically there's greater deities and lesser deities.
Mm.
And lesser deities are still stuff that have like 40 hit dice and like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
those are big boys.
Wow.
We're playing the
girls.
epic level game right now.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think it's
I mean, I can,
first off try
I'm
and
basically a god. I can tangle a lot of damage, right?
yeah. So like basically it's first plan, just let's try and figure out a way to unravel them with a virus. 2, it's expose their existence if they get ridiculously out of hand, and then 3, potentially imploring actual deities.
Who has ranks in biological warfare?
Me, knowledge.
Knowledge, fair enough.
Like Crafter Milana.
What?
There's a
What's that?
4. There's a 4 is to join with them and do
Oh no, because joining with it means literally dying, because they will just
I've
kill
died
you.
once before. It didn't hurt that
I think
bad.
we've all died.
I think we've all died.
Brother John died?
I've died literally within the first.
I've
2 game
came
sessions.
close a lot of times.
I don't think he's actually had
I've
like
been
the
dropped
come
down to
Jesus moment.
0, I
But
think,
you've
before.
not
But
died
I've
like
had,
I've
died.
died.
Yeah.
and brought back a devil chained to everybody.
Remember when I had a
Oh, right.
little shriveled hand for a while? My little Voldemort hand?
I do remember that I would drop to
Deadpool
0,
hand?
and then I basically relinquished or control to Josh to go berserk
mask,
with the
yeah.
mask power.
Because the mask always had a backup power, but if the mask gets exhausted, then yeah, you're really fucked.
Yeah.
I think we're it. We're the ones. This is our mission in front of us to deal with these guys one way or another.
Yeah.
And that's it's not like somebody else is coming to the fucking rescue, so we got to do it.
At this time, it seems that way, especially with now them controlling the army for all intensive purposes.
Mm-hmm. Again, this is what's laid out in front of us. This is our thing.
It's
I
like
don't
it's
know
like
what's
a-
the other option is. We don't show up in the next game and we just sit at home and worry about the spaghetti monsters.
Yeah, we're here to do stuff. I just want to
Fine.
do stuff.
I don't want to deal with the spaghetti monsters anymore. I want to rob banks.
It's like as if I had all these fronts and one of them you guys never addressed and has come to bear.
Shut up.
I don't know how we could have addressed it sooner.
Yeah, I don't think so.
So
no,
you could
either.
have called it out way sooner at the council and done something there.
I guess
Yeah.
that's true.
And then they just would have been so overpowering. They would have just taken over the city, and we would have been.
We just
No,
pretended to
but-
forget they existed for a really long time.
I really like
They were
that.
intimidating.
Yeah, so
I mean, they dropped
Can't just
both
sweep
me
things
and
under the
Newak
rug,
with no
Yeah,
problem.
especially when it's
I
sentient
feel like
now.
I did what I could. And
Yeah.
it did nothing. So
Right.
That was
I don't
not-
necessarily
I
have
did not bear
solutions. I just
anything.
present the problems.
I also could have said earlier on too that I did this.
Yeah.
Well, honestly, Josh, I know we talked about the Mutants and Masterminds game that I ran.
Mm-hmm.
I just put things in front of you guys.
Yeah.
I never assumed how you were going to beat them.
Same.
I never said, "Oh, well, this will be the way that." No.
Right.
Absolutely,
You
yeah.
guys figure it
Yep.
out.
Exactly. Yeah. So for this front, so you guys have snuffed out most of my other fronts for right now. This front that you're now
we really?
addressing, yeah. Like I pretty much we're near the halfway point, and I will refresh fronts pretty much after this. But for this front, the first one was find oneself, establish contact with penetrate Mauxferry's bureaucracy, coup d'etat Lord Actaeon, and take over the military of Mauxferry. And the last one is slaughter/rule Mauxferry citizens. They didn't get to number 5 because you're clearly going to go address it.
Yeah. It's kind of hard to rule the city if they kill everybody.
There's
That's
nothing going to be
okay.
ruled. Yeah.
They don't care.
Rule the rats.
Yeah.
No, but I care.
Yeah.
All right, fine. We'll do it.
All right.
But yeah, it was
We'll
just
see how
like
it goes.
Everyone needs to die.
it was
anyway.
green, and it's like, all right.
So what are we concluding on to do?
We're gonna try
gonna-
and mind control them.
Next adventure is going to
We're
be.
going to co-opt them.
Right, you're going to co-opt them. Yeah.
Okay.
we're
I'll figure it out, but yeah, they'll,
They are
Establishing a
clearly
connection.
susceptible to being mind controlled.
Well,
Theoretically.
it took me 3 times to mind control that one, but yeah.
They'll be like, go receive Actaeon's body for us so we can take it over. And
No,
increase
they
our
already killed
influence."
him.
yeah, he's already dead.
But it could be a miracle that he's resurrected.
No, they
I
don't
already
care.
implied with the diamond being crushed that he
Yeah,
cannot come
I
back
think they
alive.
have
Fair
the,
enough.
the same murder word that I do. Because if I decide somebody can't be resurrected, they can't be resurrected. That
There
I killed
was
them.
someone that helped, yeah, either them or part of
The
Beast
Beastie
of the Night, the
Boys.
Lions. That
There's
was
some
like, "You're
vampire
dead."
prince that we need to fucking take care of too that we don't know about.
Yeah, that's when we played Vampire the Masquerade.
But
for another
somebody's
time.
playing with my murder field, and so there you go.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I feel a
Oops.
kinship.
Sorry, I didn't mean to
Yeah.
hit my mic.
What is
exciting.
it? Vampire Dark
That's a real-
Ages? Something like
Yeah,
that?
something like that.
The
It's
medieval
real tough when you
supplement?
clash
Could've
with
played
somebody
Monster
who has
Hearts
the same
too.
power as
We
yours,
could.
though.
I know, it's
It's-
weird.
Are you gonna
right?
throw
It's
up
like
in
they
the middle of
got
it again?
defensive outs sometimes.
I
and
guess we're
stuff.
not going to play
Jammer
Kingdom.
like 2
Or it
either
depends
right
on what
now.
other words they have too.
Because we have
That's
an
true.
adventure.
That's when I was running it, but I
I think they
want Josh
must
to
have.
run
They
Monster
must
Hearts.
have.
Really? What?
I want to play. I've never played.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Chris actually bought Monster Hearts years ago when we were at Gen Con.
I didn't.
No, not Monster Hearts. What was the one I'm thinking of? Monster of the Week. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, it's
My
really-
bad.
Totally
I
different.
can
yeah.
totally run
Totally
Monster
different.
Hearts or whatever.
2, it's pretty easy.
Yeah.
Just keep asking people questions and making drama happen.
Right.
Monster of the Week is fun too.
I have not played that.
I really like Monster of the Week.
So no.
What?
No, just thinking about like the one monster game we played where we're just causing drama and stuff.
Yeah. that was Chris was in that. I didn't throw up during that game when I ran it.
Award winning.
Oh please,
It's good.
It was good.
it was good.
Chad's such a bad boy.
Who's Chad? Oh yeah, it was Chris's
Fucking
character.
Chris.
The worst fucking character. Angry.
You don't talk to me like that, you piece of shit.
God. Oof. What a bad boy.
I don't even remember what I did in that game, but I remember being just.
You're
a
just
sassy
obsessed with
teenage girl.
Chad.
You were the Jessica.
I was a sassy teenage girl.
That was
Oh,
Brittany.
that's Chad.
My dad did technology stuff. That's all I remember.
Weren't you a ghost?
No.
That was
No,
Echo's
Echo.
character.
Echo's
Echo.
character was a zombie.
Mm-hmm.
Hollow. The
Mhm.
Hollow.
All I remember about Monster Hearts was I made a really cool character, and then there was lots of puking.
I got sick in the middle of the game. I'm so sorry.
Oh, Amber.
I was
Forever
stressed the
resent.
fuck out, anxious, and I wasn't eating, and then I drank alcohol. So,
Drink alcohol.
and I remember I was trying to hold together. I vomited once, and I came back down. I was like, oh, we'll keep going.
And that was at the first Roll Plus Con.
Yes.
Yes, it was.
I was like, I'll keep going. I'll keep going. I rolled. How many games did I run that weekend? 4. Three.
No, 3. You were gonna run 3.
I ran Warren, Ryutama, and I was supposed to run Monster Hearts.
Yep.
Yep.
Sorry. I'll make it up to you.
Well,
We played Casket Land. I ran a game for you.
No, that's true. That's true.
Finally, you played in a game that I ran.
That was fun.
It was a good game. It was I had a lot of time. A lot of fun.
Check it out on geekspective.com
That's right.
on Shapeshift.
Or you can become a patron and see the stream.
Also, did we post the Patreon where my real name is up? Milana's
Yes.
real name is up?
Yeah, Milan's real name's up.
Can you just tell us now?
Can I don't personally don't mind.
How long ago was this since
What
you
was
posted
it?
on Patreon?
No, we got to pay for it.
Oh, wait, how long is it? Because I don't want people to know.
What?
How long ago
No, why
did
don't
you
you
post
just
on
tell us
Patreon?
off camera?
Okay, I'll tell you off
I
camera. I'll tell you
posted it
off
on
camera.
Patreon.
Yeah.
Last month?
Last month or this month? I don't
No idea.
remember.
I don't-
God, who knows?
I don't
Then
like
just
us
tell us
enough
off
to
camera
subscribe
then.
to our own Patreon to find out.
No, I'll
Right.
tell you off camera.
I'll hack into
Milana's
Josh's
real name.
login information.
You
and
can have
find
I
my
can't
login
remember what it
information.
was. I'll look it
Twiddle
up.
dink farfig nougat.
Close.
Probably something like Periwinkle Pooper Smoops or something.
Close.
Is it? It's that
Sprinkle-
theme though.
Yeah.
Something
Sparkly-
ridiculous.
Yeah.
Sparkle Poof
All right.
Wonderlust.
Pretty good. I think everyone's
We're checked
done.
out. We're done.
Yeah.
We're done talking.
We're
I've
done
talked all
talking.
night. I've talked for 4
Thanks,
hours.
Table Talk.
Squirty Farts, that's the name.
Squirty farts.
farts.
Squirrely.
Squirty Farts.
Let us know what your pixie name is on Twitter or in the comments below.
Tell me. I want to know what you think Milana's
or
real
better
name
yet,
is.
DM Josh, fairy name please, and he will give you a fairy.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess
It'll be
so.
something
Yeah,
ridiculous
we
like
should do something like.
Farfanoogle Farfantime.
We need to make a chart that's like the first letter of your first
Oh,
name
there we
and
go.
the
Yeah.
last letter of your last name. is
Yeah.
your
And then
fairy
your
name.
birth date.
And
Yes.
your birth
And
month
your social
and-
Okay.
Social
security
security number
and your credit
card
card
number and the
That's your
security
fairy
number on the
clan.
back and the expiration.
Yeah.
Guess
And
I'm
your
gonna
zip
do
code.
that. All right.
Great. Thanks.
Thanks. We'll see all you guys in 2 weeks. Bye-bye.
Bye.